It was a little bit frightening. Make sure you have expert timing. Kung Fu fighting, hands and feet, fast as lightning.
Texas was feeling unwelcome.
Shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, thumb up the video, support the channel. We are in the building, man. We got another fire debate coming up. We got True Fool versus YK going down within the next minute or so, man. We just waiting on True Fool to hit the building. I believe YK is already in here. This is a debate only panel. So Tyron, you're in the back. You might as well leave right now. I'm not allowing anyone home right now. Okay. Shout out to everybody in the building. Tyron, you might as well leave. This is a private debate. So all righty.
Young brother from the cutter, always been a fighter, never been a runner. Woo. Mama was a hunter, daddy was a hunter, all my brothers hunt each other. Woo. Known to knuckle up and uppercutter, slugger, puncher, snuffer, stunner, thugger, gunner, stutter, blood, sputter. You gon' do the Brooklyn, pucker, gunner, drummer. Father thought I was a parasite in mama belly, but he had it wrong. He ain't know he had a spawn of a warlord till in 9 months I was born. Big, black, strong body, your LeBron. I'm a big king, killing all the pawn. Better be informed when I blow the horn, bringing in the dust, waking up the dawn, looking at a card. Ooh. Prophesized by the shaman voodoo. Seen it all through the eye of Horus that I watch and view through. There was other warriors before me, but they not this brutal. All this money, but I'm not Maputo. You don't know me, you forgot, now you do. Shaka Zulu, Shaka Zulu, Shaka Zulu, Shaka Zulu. My name is Shaka Zulu. I'm at the top of Kufu. I got the power, who knew? Why would a God salute you? They call me Shaka Zulu, Shaka Zulu, Shaka Zulu, Shaka Zulu. My name is Shaka Zulu. I'm at the top of Kufu. I got the power, who knew? Why would a God salute you? God. I'm a lion when he growls. I'm a tiger on the prowl. Call a firefighter. I got fire in my pals. Fill a rifle with the round. Banana clip ready. It's always ripest when it's brown. Put a titan in the crown. Put a diamond in the crown. Wear the title, I'm endowed. I recite it and I'm proud. Shaka Zulu. Hot fire gonna barbecue you. Something happened to my mom. I'm cuckoo. Block, 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 block. Boom, boom. Don't need a clock to shoot you. If you black enough, the cops will shoot you. You Apollo, they gon' Rocky to you. You a Judah, they gon' Costa sue you. You cannot box my wushu. Beat a wigger out in socks and boo-boo. If you weak, then I cannot recruit you. All I see is men in bras and tutus. Do a pocket juice. You bring the text and I'ma chop and screw you. Split her out of my atomic nuke you. Turn another cut to Honolulu. Don't let a thought seduce you. Every king need a conscious nunu. Queen that never bring the drama to you. Brown skin like a chocolate you. I am not the usual. Wake the sun up like I'm rock-a-doodle. Wanna see me, gotta drop your moon rule. Good and evil got a common neutral. They call me Shaka Zulu, Shaka Zulu, Shaka Zulu, Shaka Zulu. My name is Shaka Zulu. I'm at the top of Kufu. I got the power, who knew? Why would a God salute you? They call me Shaka Zulu, Shaka Zulu, Shaka Zulu, Shaka Zulu. My name is Shaka Zulu. I'm at the top of Kufu. I got the power, who knew? Why would a God salute you?
Know what I'm saying? Big Indian. Gonna let the peace chief. Gonna let the peace chief in. Know what I'm saying? Acrobatic having fun with it. Acrobatic having fun with it. Acrobatic having fun with it. Acrobatic having fun. Acrobatic with the booty static panoramic like the damn sun. Way down to Tucson. They gon' eat like Texas Pete, candy cake and Pete. I'm Peace Chief, Lippy Big Speak, OCOCB. Let me take it back, way back in the days. Sit up the porch with a big high speed, big AP. Shout out OTK, nigga proud be a slave. Make a nigga work for days, while we sit back, sipping every day. Lounge out in the shade, oh we still better stay. Oh the nigga ass, they could work hard fast with no damn pay. Said he had a twin sister with a big A, we go play. Acrobatic having fun with it, acrobatic having fun with it, acrobatic having fun with it, acrobatic having fun. Acrobatic with the seismatic, climatic, pomegranate bomb. Taste the seeds with your tongue, taste the seeds with your tongue. Oh, how he sprung, blew her up like bombs. Said it gon' be the ass, we should get back from a little fun. Segway too dumb, segway too dumb. Acrobatic having fun with her. Don't forget I'm the bomb, nigga. Slave boats gon' come, nigga. Slave boat gon' come with her. Africa she from, nigga. Africa she come this year. After that he gon' kiss her. Peace Chief, I'm in the mission. In the mission cause I power sentence. Down south we say house is different. Rave King, but the house is different. Flown for south, so I bounce the bitches. AP have fun with her. A1 have fun with her. Billy Go have fun with her. Go Skeet you have fun with her. Top gon' have fun with her. They ain't gon' have fun with her. Shout out niggas smokes and straight smoke nigga knows it.
Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Y'all go ahead and share this live stream out. This is a public debate. And we waiting on Truthful. He is late to the debate. What the fuck? Truthful's your second time being late. Didn't I tell your monk ass yesterday not being late? I got shit to do. You acting like I get paid for this, my nigga. I want to cancel it right now because he's late. I hate when niggas play with my mother. You understand what I'm saying? So Truthful, come on. Hey, also, y'all support the channel, man. Support the hosts that do the most, man. We giving y'all another free debate in this year, man, to start the year off. This is the first debate of the year, by the way, on January the 1st, the New Year's. Shout out to everybody in the building. Y'all support the channel. It's your brother, Original Power. We're going to play a little bit of this Jammy Jam. Let's get right into it.
Fuck black history, ain't no black history. This ain't black history, this ain't that you'll see. They don't know about me, you don't know about me. They gon' know about me, you gon' know about me. See, I am not a slave, I was born to fly, I am not afraid. Hop about the K, oh yeah, free to God, they went out of state. I'm a child of God, I do not belong to the United States. Fuck black history, tell Uncle Sam he can catch a fade. I went to hell, school, graduated at the top of my class. Still never thought I was over my peers. We did that time together 12 years. Think that's a movie, I think that it is. They won't control me, I'm really a member. I traveled that road, I came back with the jewels from. When I pull up, they peep how the roof gone. We some dog killers, won't chew bones. Know we all spit them, we supreme. Somewhere I read a nigga had a dream. Did them dirty, they keep playing by that same to us, but they bullshit. If you win the battle, you can tell the story and delete whoever, get whoever glory. Hope you listen closely, this ain't metaphor. This is straight up real and I prepared you for it. MLK was a motherfucking agent. At first he ain't know it, cause really they played him. They showed him the front of the building, they tell him the back was burning. But the secret they gave him, he tried to reveal it. Go back and listen to that I Have a Dream and the speech that he gave on the night before they killed him. He climbed up that mountain and seek the promised land. That boy was a Mason. By writing, they sealed them documents forever. But I know Masons in Atlanta know better. They said he would kill cause of prejudice, yeah, but they lied to you. Here I come with that shovel on yelling fuck black history. Ain't no black history. See, they gon' know about me. You gon' know about me. See, I am not a slave. I was born to slide. I am not afraid. Hop about that K. Oh yeah, free the guys. They went out of state. Yeah, I'm a child of God. I do not belong to the United States. Yeah, fuck black history. Tell Uncle Sam he can catch a fade. They don't want you to remember this. You not no slave, you indigenous. Fuck how they painted them Indians. You went to war with the French and the British, man. Quite frankly, you was kings Merovingians. They took the women and men, made them prisoners, raised up the children to worship their images, set up a lab to the genes and they mixed them, and this shit get way deeper than your pigment. What if I told you you was born sovereign and all you ever had to do was admit this shit? What if I told you that this was your ancestor land? That mean that they was the immigrants. Wait, I think that someone tried to explain that 100 years later. The Negro was still in exile in his own land. Natural birthright, Malcolm X style. What was Holmes saying? That's the curse, right? Fuck black history, ain't no black history. This ain't black history, this ain't that you'll see. They don't know about me, you don't know about me. They gon' know about me, you gon' know about me. See, I am not a slave, I was born to slide, I am not afraid. Hop about the K, oh yeah, free to God, they went out of state. I'm a child of God, I do not belong to the United States. Fuck black history, tell Uncle Sam he can catch a fade. I went to hell, school, graduated at the top of my class. Still never thought I was over my peers. We did that time together 12 years. Ain't that some movie? I think that it is. They won't control me, I'm really a member. I traveled that road, I came back with the jewels for them.
Shout out to everybody that's in the building. I don't really know what Truthful is. I think we got YK coming in the building. Truthful, you need to hurry up, bro. I ain't got all day, bro. I told your ass earlier be here at the time, what time, and all that. Your ass bogus, bro. That ain't what I was want. That ain't even what I was going to play right now. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Y'all drop them fire emojis. What's the good old big deal with everybody that's in the building? What's the good old big deal with everybody in the building? We're going to play one more little jammy jam, and we'll be right back into it.
There's a Harbor Freight store in your neighborhood where we sell hardworking tools.
Should've known it from the start you would deceive me, and now I'm left alone and lost inside my head. You're killing me again. I should've known it when you said it was your first time. Yet the football team would hug you from behind. From behind. But I try to love you the same. But I cry. And now I'm asking you, why you gotta do me like that? Gotta do me so bad. My cousin told me you smash. I found this news in your snap. You hit me when you surrender. What the fuck is wrong with you? Tell me how it happened at all. Why you gotta do me like that? Gotta do me so bad. Why you gotta do me like that? One day you say you love me, the next day you're saying something else. I don't get how you sleep at night, so I guess I'll take off running. Now I'm drinking, and I'm wasted, and I'm puking up on your lies. So try your eyes. But I try. I try to love you the same, but I cry. And now I'm asking you, why you gotta do me like that? Gotta do me so bad. My cousin told me you smash. I found his news in your snap. You hit me when you surrender. What the fuck is wrong with you? Tell me how it happened at all. Why you gotta do me like that? Gotta do me so bad. Why you gotta do me like that? Goddamn, you got me singing this stupid song about you. Can you see the hurt in my eyes? Goddamn, it's so annoying. Friended and lazy, boring. Take this woman out of my life. Why you gotta do me like that?
Gotta do me so bad.
Why you gotta do me like that? Gotta do me so bad. My girls
Let
that
me
told
show
me
you
you
stand.
I thought it's within your style. You hit me with your silver. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why you gotta do me like that? Gotta do me so bad. Why you gotta do me like that? Why you gotta do me like that?
Fuck everybody's in the building, man. We in here rocking. We waiting on Truthful. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this nigga, man. Like, you know he supposed to be in here right now. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's some bullshit.
Whoa.
Truthful, hurry your ass up, man. You got 10, 15 minutes, or it's an automatic
Hands
loss.
up in the air, unified and bold. Shoulders locked tight, stories untold. This is the camaraderie, the brotherhood flow. We all stand in that for the people we know.
Field Marshal Brother Nazir, never back down. Talk your talk media, word spreads around town. Big dog, Philly OG, wisdom in his bark. Big aboriginal power, lighting up the dark. Key Norfolk on the line, speaking truth through the static. Open to knowledge, mind sharp, automatic. Sure is the realest with that unbreakable stance. Bro Sanchez bringing light, giving minds a chance. Dangerous music, Drake Cobbs on the sound. DJ Cuddy spins it, our anthem hits the ground. T wriggles, Dulcinea, voices join the crowd. Smoke signal in the air, make the ancestors proud.
We all stand, we all rise, act for our people, open up our eyes, linked by legacy, forged in the fire. This is camaraderie, we lift each other higher.
Supreme Chief Holiday, guiding with honor. Voodoo Child, channel spirit. The feeling is stronger, no one left behind. Every name is a torch, lighting freedom's path. As we move off the porch, every voice different, but the heart's the same. We paint our own future, signing with our names. Forged by the struggle, united by the fight. One dream, one people, together in the
We all
light.
stand, we all rise, act for our people, open up our eyes, linked by our legacy, forged in the fire. This is camaraderie, we lift each other higher. Hands clasped in a circle, ancestors hear the call. Past, present, future, together we won't fall. From the roots in the soil to the stars in the sky, voices echo strong, let the unity fly. We all stand, we all rise, act for our people, open up our eyes, linked by our legacy, forged in the fire. This is camaraderie, we lift each other higher. We lift each other higher. We all rise, act for our people, open up our eyes, linked by our legacy, forged in the fire. This is camaraderie, we lift each other higher. This is for the people, our movement, our pride. This is camaraderie, we stand side by side.
Shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. I don't know what's up with this nigga Truthful. I told this monk ass earlier, 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, man. What the fuck, Truthful? Excuse my language, y'all. But hell, you about to give motherfucking YK his first motherfucking win. And it's gonna be a respectable, honorable win, because you didn't show up. Come on, Truthful. You need to get this shit together. Let's get right into it.
I'm on the block with the snakes and the rats and the cops, so I gotta hide it. All on my top, put all of my dick in the stomach, I give it a Heimlich. Really was broke, I come from the bottom of New York, now I need the finest. All of my bitches, they be the finest. All of my diamonds, they be the finest. All of my fabrics, they be the finest. Put on the ladder and came at Staggy. All of these VVs, now they blind. I know my persona, really enticing. Brought on that pussy, just like I'm Tyson. Hit on that pussy, just like it's lightning. Back to that money, I'm not dying. I got a touch for the money like Midas. Out to my hood, I try to unite it. I know the feds, they wanna indict it. Gun on my leg, I come invited. Run on with drip, them boys I'm biting. She love with me, got her excited. She like that nigga, no stones on my ice. And I got a touch for the money like Midas. Out to my hood, I try to unite it. I'm on the block with the snakes and the rats and the cops, so I gotta hide it. Roll on my top, put all of my dick in the stomach, I give it a Heimlich. Really was broke, I come from the bottom of New York, now I need the finest. All of my bitches, they be the finest. All of my diamonds, they be the finest. All of my fabrics, they be the finest. Put on the ladder and came back striking. All these VVs, now they blind. No more song, on the really enticing. Bought on that push, just like I'm Tyson. Hit on that push, just like I'm lightning. Best of that money, I'm not dying. I got a tough for the money like Midas. I got a tough for the money like Midas. I got a tough for that money like Midas. All of my bitches, they be the finest. All of my diamonds, they be the finest. All of my fabrics, they be the finest. They be the finest. They be the finest. They be the finest. They be the finest.
Shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Y'all already know the vibes, man. It's your brother Big Guy Original Power. Make sure y'all go check out bapclothing.store. Go check out bapclothing.store, man. For those that do want to check out some of the merch that is available for the family, go ahead and hit that link that you see right there in the live stream, man. We do see everybody in the building. Go ahead and support the channel. I'm gonna give True Food to 6:30, man. I'm gonna give him to 6:30. Then if not, I'm gonna let my brother YK go ahead and present his information because he prepared a lot for this, and we'll crown him as the winner, man. Shit, giving him his official second win over here. You feel me? But yeah, man, we're gonna get into some more music, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Though, before we even get into some music, we might even YK come off your Mike, real quick, let me ask you a question, brother.
Yo, you can hear me?
If he so happened to not show up and duck his taco, right, giving you official win, are you willing to substitute Ling Ling in replacement? He said he's fully prepared for a debate with you.
Nah, I wanted to set something up where I can present on your channel. Not today, some other day, because my wife's still sick, bro. I was going to debate, but I would prefer taking care of her. You know what I mean?
Right.
So if I can present another day on your channel and I'll shoot you a donation, bro.
No,
just let me get the
biggie,
info.
bro. Ain't no sweat, bro. Ain't no sweat. Take care of the wifey, bro. That's very important. But I'm gonna give True Food to 6:30. I'm gonna give him to 6:30.
All right. Ling Ling trash, bro. I ain't even waste my time.
And text my phone right quick too, just in case you leave and he happen to pop back up.
Yeah.
Text the number that you see on the screen right there. That's that 901-666-9568.
All right.
That's just in case when you leave and he pop up. He got like 9 minutes till he show up. Fam. Listen, I'm here for. I thought he was prepared. I know, it is what it is. You feel what I'm saying?
Nah, the way he was laughing, I felt something wasn't right, bro.
You was calling it out though a little bit.
Hold on, let me mute up.
I mean, shit. I know these debate might not be able to go down. So if y'all want to see a substitute debate, drop a fire emoji in the chat. Maybe we can line up some other fades. We got Tyron ready to go. Maybe if somebody want to get in the ring with Tyron or somebody else I want to challenge, go ahead and make it happen, man. Man, I can't believe a nigga ducked this taco on a Thursday. This ain't even Taco Tuesday, my nigga. Come on, young nerdy. Young Kung Fu nerdy, bro. We can't do it like that, fam. That shit not even cool, guy. Kung Fu nerdy, man. He knew the debate was at 6. He asked like 3 times in the chat earlier. I don't like that shit. Let's play one more intro music, then I'm going to have a conversation with one of the brothers that's up here. He got 8 minutes till it's time to go, man. I'm getting tired of this bullshit. I'm tired of the hating in the way.
H2H, y'all. That's probably why we did it.
Adam Slide make the beat slide.
y'all.
L will make the beat bounce.
Tired of motherfucking waiting. Tired of hating. Tired of these fuck niggas and fuck bitches, man. Straight up. We get tired of the waiting. That's why we go and get it. We get tired of the hating. That's probably why we did it. Get so tired of the faking. So I'm strictly about my business. Been so tired of it lately. We get tired of the waiting. That's why we go and get it. We get tired of the hating. That's probably why we did it. Get so tired of the faking. So I'm strictly about my business. Been so tired of it lately. Been so tired of this shit. I'm tired of the hating. They can't find a problem with you, they created, yeah. Social media got these niggas showing bravery. I ain't never feeling safe, so I don't use the safety. Every corner that I turn, it's another demon waiting. If I gotta solve a problem, I'ma find the one who made it. Can't waste time being great when I'm already the greatest. The hate is motivation. 2 kisses to my haters. They underestimate us, they don't appreciate us. Smoking on that bag, that's that stress alleviator. Watch these niggas cause they strapped, acting like they Terminator. Ain't no falling for your bluff, you come my way and I'm a slayer. I get tired of these niggas, keep turning on they dogs. Watch how fast he signed a statement, too scared to take a fall. These niggas quick to pull the pistol, I'm tired of losing niggas. Can't let them take me out, so I train myself to pull. We get tired of the waiting, that's why we go and get it. We get tired of the hating, that's probably why we did it. Get so tired of the faking, so I'm strictly about my business. Been so tired of it lately. We get tired of the waiting, that's why we go and get it. We get tired of the hating, that's probably why we did it. Get so tired of the faking, so I'm strictly about my business. Been so tired of it lately. Been so tired of this shit. My nigga said that he gon' die thuggin'. My nigga died thuggin', made me wanna rise above it. My little brothers in the whip when they hit up my cousin. People talk, I don't trust it, I don't wanna discuss it. Paranoid and I'm hesitant even when chasing presidents. Fuck with soldiers, little nigga, you ain't part of this regiment. I'm a soldier, little nigga, as a matter of fact, I'm a veteran. Told my kids that I got them no matter what I'ma do. Tryna block out the bullshit, got me sipping this fluid. It's the system, no stunting, I just simply do it. I get out of the gossip, let mama go get some profit while you exposing yourself like there ain't no other option. I heard she do the most to keep the lights on. I can't blame her cause I know the struggle that strong. Shawty say she tired of the wait, she tired of the hate, she tired of the. We get tired of the wait, that's why we go and get it. We get tired of the hating, that's probably why we did it. Get so tired of the faking, so I'm strictly about my business. Been so tired of it lately. We get tired of the waiting, that's why we go and get it. We get tired of the hating, that's probably why we did it. Get so tired of the faking, so I'm strictly about my business. Been so tired of it lately. Been so tired of this shit.
Shout out to my homie Simple Amazing, man. He be making bangers, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Yo,
He
I've
be
been
making
listening to
bangers.
yo AP. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yo, I've been listening to that shit for like the last 3 days, bro.
Bro, that shit hard. I'm
That
listening
shit
to him on
hard.
whip all the time, bro. I don't even be
Yeah.
playing whack shit. That shit hard, dog. My mom.
That and the one when he
That's-
was like, all of my diamonds, they be the what he said? He said, all of my diamonds, they be the finest.
Oh, you talking about my nigga Hellyway? That's my nigga
Yeah.
Hellyway. Hellyway, yeah. Shout
All
out
of
to
my
Hellyway.
diamonds,
He
they be
hard.
the finest.
Oh yeah. That's my intro shit. Yeah. That shit hit too though. Finest. Hellyway 24K. That's
Yeah,
my homie.
Sean. Ling want the smoke.
Yeah, the nigga ain't showed up yet, man. The nigga ain't showed up, man. Come on, Kung Fu Nerdy. You gotta do better than that, brother. Got to do better than that. But I don't know. They said, I mean, Truthful knew the time, man. He I don't know how he keep getting it confused going with his little central last time. I told his ass earlier when he was in the chat. 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I don't know if motherfuckers know what that means for real or not, but this shit getting redundant on my granny. I got shit to do. But yeah, Ling Ling definitely wants the smoke though. Ling Ling.
What's going on? What's going on? I heard True Food hadn't made it yet, so I'm here to take his place to whoop YK's ass on the cultural practices of Black American. Did they retain African culture or practice more of an American Indian one?
Nah, he said he don't want to debate you, bro.
He don't want to take this debate. He don't want to take the sword. Oh, he straight pussy.
Damn, we got Hood Ling Ling in the building. Why you in Ling Ling in the building? Why? Yeah.
Nah, I can't waste my
Are you
time.
not confident in debating this topic?
Nah, let me tell you why. I put a debate up with me and you, and every comment is why you debated that man. You get no points for debating him. He has on a Ninja Turtle mask. Come on, YK.
Oh, he's respected by your Massey.
You're scared of me putting on my armor?
Respected by your Massey Chiefs and your Massey members, bro. Real your Massey.
Who you respected by in an
Nah,
African
hold
village?
on.
Are you a king or a prince in a village like
Yo,
Afro?
AP.
Hey, to be honest, Ling Ling the one set me up with the 3 million interview.
Yo, AP, if I was to go out there and pop on somebody in a wheelchair, would I get points for that?
Man, you
the
not
one in
gonna
the
do my boy
wheelchair.
like you
Already-
mentally
already
disabled.
crippled you
You trying to
last
act like
time.
he's informational
I already crippled
disabled,
you
bro.
last time, and y'all still ain't recovered from
Now
that.
hold
debate.
on, YK. You ain't gonna act like my boy is informationally disabled, bro. He got information, gang.
No, he got an information overload. Sometimes
Yeah,
you
know, you get
You mad because I
overloaded,
whoop
bro.
you? I whoop you
You
with
be
that
whooping.
computer. I be beating him with that GPT.
Chat GPT, like
Yep. And you
so-
use that Google
to
Gemini
be
bullshit. We
to
know
be
you love
fair,
that Google Gemini pseudo.
I refuse.
Your pseudo private investigating
hold on. Yo,
ass.
AP,
Being
let
a
me-
rat.
let me-
Ain't you a
mute up,
government
man,
rat
mute up.
though?
I didn't come to
Hold
talk
on,
to you,
hold
man.
on, Ling. Let me let
Hold on.
YK cook. This is the debate. Hold on one
So
second.
somebody said YK is scared of Ling, bro. I want to give y'all
Yeah, it do seem like you're a little scared of
No,
Ling. 'Cause
I'm
I
not.
think he one of the top debaters around
because
here,
I
bro.
get no.
No, you said you gotta
Hold
heal your
on.
wife.
See, this
I'm gonna
is-
kill
can you
my
Hold on,
trash
Ling. Hold on,
ass
Ling.
wife.
Hold on, Ling. Let him cook. But
This
listen,
is what I'm
okay,
yo
before
AP.
you cook,
I
I think he's one of the top debaters, fam.
Yeah, but AP, I put a debate with me and Ling Ling. People act like I'm picking on him, bro. Like, yo, why you debating him? Like, you get
Nobody said that, bro.
Yes,
Nobody
they
said
did,
that.
bro. How you going? It's on my page.
Maybe in the Pan-African
Yo,
community.
nah,
Maybe in the
bro.
Pan-African.
Yo, y'all don't even take him serious for real.
Yeah,
bro.
we do. I do. Why I wouldn't have bought him a
Come on, bro.
laptop if I didn't take him serious, gang. And take
Niggas
it
was
to
calling
his
him
house.
pseudo.
I drove it to his house, fam.
Yo, AP, niggas was calling him pseudo just the other day in your chat.
I
Now
mean,
he got
shit,
amnesia.
some niggas might think I'm pseudo. So what,
Bro,
fam? It happens.
I'm not
You
wasting my
scared,
time,
fam.
man.
You scared.
If I'm pseudo,
Yeah,
why
okay.
you scared? That's why you sat up
Okay.
there and made that excuse saying, "Oh, I got to nurse back my sick
You know what
wife."
this is? This is damage control for
rank-ass,
Truth
weak-ass
not showing
pussy
up.
got ripped out of shape
I
by
don't
Ling
want to
Ling.
debate
That's
Ling
why I'm
Ling,
scared
bro.
of debating Ling Ling.
Hold on, Ling. Hold on, just chill, because he said he don't want to debate you.
Yeah, I like, bro. Yo, AP, you know I'm not
Truthful ain't
scared,
showed
bro.
up. So listen, but if Truthful show up, let's just say around 7:00, you gonna be able to pop back in.
Of course.
Okay,
I
I'm
ain't
just
never
making
scared,
sure.
bro.
As right now, it's an official default win.
Yeah. But Ling
You
Ling,
ain't showed up.
on my life, bro, I'm not scared of you, man. I die
I'll
right now.
debate you
bro.
on this topic.
I'm not scared of you. It just
He
I
said
don't.
he's prepared for this topic, though.
But he don't got no info. He's using.
said he
I
got
have info.
GPT.
Are you scared?
I could get on for all that.
I want to see your wannabe
Hold
made
on,
up
brother. Calm
African
down.
LARP.
Hold on.
I want to
Hold
see that
on.
LARP
Yo,
tonight.
hey, this is why I can't, because he just keep talking. Bro, if I wanted to debate Chat GPT, I'd just start having a conversation going back and forth, bro. Debating you is not a real, you're not a
Argue
real
with
person.
Gemini. That's
You're
your
not
favorite
I'm not
buddy.
using Gemini in
Yeah,
this debate.
you do. You use Gemini, nigga.
No, I
You
use
use
Gemini.
over there trying to be a pseudo private investigator. Come
Hold
get
on,
this work.
Ling. Let him cook. This is
Come
the
get
man.
this
Let him
work.
cook.
Now,
hold on, Ling, just let him pop his shit. Let him pop his shit. It's his debate. I know you want to debate him. He don't want to debate you.
Can you stop saying I use Gemini, brother? Because that's not true. I'm gonna tell you what I did. I used an error analysis for language. Hold on, bro.
Ling, come on, brother. You're gonna have to show some. Come on, fam.
It lets you know if an ID is fake or not.
Let him cook, man.
But you cannot only use that. You got to use that as well as AI software because they can detect things the human eye can't see. So he's making it like I'm going to Gemini to get sources for shit and all of that. It's not the same. You use Chat GPT and you jailbreak the shit to make it say what you want it to say by asking it a question the way you want it to get the response you want. You cannot equate that to what I'm doing, brother. You're trying. I don't want to debate you. It's not because I'm scared. It's because I don't respect your scholarship. Just move on. It's plenty of people you could debate.
Sounds like
hold on. Let me let Ling respond. But listen, you seem like a wussy, bro. Now I know you one of the one niggas that'll go fade up with anybody. I done seen you go fade up with a lot of niggas over the last 2 years. Facts. Fendi. You feel me? But it seemed like King Cass got whooped by Ling. He came in and did his thing with a couple other motherfuckers, excuse my language, and now he want to catch that wreck with YK. YK, it seemed like you are kind of ducking your taco. Now, I'm not going to say that you are because I feel like Truthful ducking his taco. So it may just be a taco ducking contagion going on. You feel what I'm saying? So
let me respond to that. Haven't I debated Ling before?
I don't know.
Hold on. Wait. Didn't I debate this guy? How am I afraid to debate somebody I debated already? Make that make sense. This nigga? Yeah, bro. On DNA is a hoax. So how am I afraid of him? It's just that I don't respect his scholarship, bro. That's it. I don't care about debating him, but I don't respect his shit. He uses ChatGPT, bro.
Pussy.
You think I don't be going back and forth with Ling on here? All he does, and I debunk every single one of your talking points and jail rig it. That's all.
Not just ChatGPT. I use books. I use books. I use dissertations. I actually research how DNA works. You don't even understand autosomal.
Hold on, Lene. I'm about to let you cook. But YK, you can tend to your wife, bro. I know she's a little ill right now under the weather. And I'll contact you if the cuz was the papa.
You're looking for that win, Truthful.
Yeah, you gave him a solid win.
He's a track star.
That's fucked up.
And so are you, YK. Now, this fool literally uses pseudoscientific babble trying to conflate blood quantum with DNA. I caught him literally over here trying to dox Mike TV's own ID card, and his software is not a primary source or a secondary one. It's a tertiary source, and he's not a part of a Fed recognized tribe to go into their own methods of proving that his card is fake. No tribal enrollment has hit him with any type of papers that he's a fraud or anything. This Negro is cap. He claimed that Sean P. snitched to the Muskogee Creek Nation. He claimed that people got screenshots of YK ratting to the government talking about, these abos is being racist to us Africans and trying to erase our slave trade history of being Africans.
Ling, we already know. I've already asked him. He already admitted that he told the government about Aboriginal power and the Aboriginals talking and discrediting the transatlantic slave trade. He believes that it should be a law protecting it, just like it's a law protecting Ashkenazis, if you will. You feel what I'm saying?
Then he should take his goofy ass back to Africa. if that's how he feels.
Why you Ling in the building, man? This nigga, wow. Hey, why you in Ling? You been in the hood, cuz?
Yeah, he was over here crying about us blocking his He was over here crying on YouTube talking about, I don't want to see no more images of Africans eating monkeys.
Oh, you's a wussy.
Dude, that's what they do.
But I salute you on your win, my nigga.
Hold
Salute you
on.
on your
I'm
win.
I'm
right
over here
here,
talking
bro.
about Indians being
I'm right
cannibals
here,
and shit
bro.
like that.
Truthful
Nah,
in
nigga,
the
Africans are
building.
cannibals.
There we
Hey,
go.
but
Get this
truthful,
little
I'm
Oh,
gonna
nigga
he
cuss
out.
your
here?
weak ass out when you come up here, though, my nigga. You getting
Who you
cussed out
on
when you get up
CP
there.
time, bro? I wanted to take his head off.
I'm
Hey,
so
hold on.
scared,
Hey,
bro.
Ling
Let me
Ling,
take
I gotta
YK head off.
Ling, I gotta put you in the cut. Truthful coming up. I gotta
Stupid.
put you in it. Nah, don't do that, bro. After I kicked him off, don't call him stupid because that's not cool, bro. Now you feel like, nah, that's not cool, bro. You can't say stupid when I'm booting him. That's not cool, bro. Nah, for real though. Cause YN Ling on one. I fuck with YN Ling. That nigga been in the hood, kid. I fuck with it. He on some FDO shit. You feel me? First day out. Fuck the feds, nigga. You heard he said, nigga, YK going to the fucking feds because he's a busty. He turn up, nigga. Oh, my mama.
Yo, these niggas got
You
no
scared
integrity, bro.
Ling got these niggas
They
out
got
here
no
shook.
integrity, bro.
This nigga like the king.
How the
Von
hell
of
I debated
motherfucking-
Ling, but I'm scared of him. This is
No,
mental
I mean
illness,
on this
bro.
debate, on
Not
this
you.
topic though, because this
I
not the
don't want
topic.
to debate him, bro. He's trash. What the fuck? He's trash to me.
That's your opinion, bro. You entitled to your opinion.
I don't
bro.
want to debate that nigga, bro.
I can't knock you for that.
Niggas is trying to use PR because they man was late. Don't get mad at me. I don't want to debate Ling.
I told him that, man. I told him that, man. Shit, straight up.
Wait, niggas is say anything just trolling, bro.
Man, truthful, why the fuck is you 40 minutes late, gang?
Now I'm about to wash your man up just for that.
Call it, bro, Eastern time, bro.
No, nigga, I'm gonna just use Central Time, but I live on the East Coast.
I'm sitting like, oh wait, it's 6 o'clock. I'm like, oh shit, it's an hour ahead. I said, damn, that's all right though.
Come on, truthful. That's your second time. You did it in the damn face off. You did it in the goddamn debate. I'm about to have a personal conversation with your ass after this motherfucking debate. But let's go though. We are here. We got truthful Ling in the building.
Hey, who? You high?
Oh, my bad. We got Truthful and YK in the building. My bad, because you still acting like Ling for a second. My bad. You got it. Y'all ready? Chat. YK. Kung Fu Nerdy. You feel me? It's time to get it in. It is time to get it in. I need everybody to hit that like button. Y'all already know the vibes. Y'all already know the vibes. I do need y'all to smack that like button real quick. Thumb up the video. Let's get into the intro right now.
That shit ain't no average.
I'm sick and tired of these apples. I'm sick and tired of these apples. I'm sick and tired. Ready to slide on these apples. Ready to slide on these apples. Ready to slide. I'm sick and tired of these apples. I'm sick and tired of these apples. I'm sick and tired. Ready to slide on these apples. Ready to slide on these apples. Ready to slide. What type of weed did you smoke and make you think that you was here? So I gotta come through and put the truth up in the air. You ain't got no genealogy, let's make it crystal clear. But you on YouTube like every fucking year. Know every fucking minute. Lying on grandma. You ain't no fucking Indian. You know that that's damn wrong. Every time I hear this bullshit, you always talking but never show the sources. And when you do, you die by your own shit. Hating on Africa, you know that I can condone this. Every time you lie on my ancestors, say they don't come from Africa, that's why I'm mad at you. How you an Indian but look like Wesley Snipes? You ain't an Indian, more like a pretender. You say that you was already here, but that's cap. And it's a damn shame you don't like to be black. You niggas be live for 10 hours and won't show a lick of the proof. won't show a record. Blame everything on Walter Plecker. Dame, he finessed ya. Top ass finesse ya. Research got finesse ya. You don't understand, they was here for the cheddar. Every time I hear this bullshit, it make me wanna let off a full clip. But you know I'm talking about the scholarship. You see the mad bros, they got all the holler shit. They got all the looker shit. You know that we cooking shit. They run from info and they don't want no smoke. I'm sick and tired of these abos. I'm sick and tired of these abos. I'm sick and tired. Ready to slide on these abos. Ready to slide on these abos. Ready to slide. I'm sick and tired of these abos. I'm sick and tired of these abos. I'm sick and tired. Ready to slide on these abos.
That shit decent, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit decent. YK, we got YK in the building, man. What's the good old big deal? That shit decent.
What's good, man?
That shit decent, man. I ain't even gonna hate on it. It's decent.
Texas was feeling.
You do better with the bars, but I like the flow. At least you riding it, you saying some shit. It's decent. You feel me? The sample was hard. You feel me? Shout out to YK. He in the building. Man. So listen, man, we're gonna get into the next little intro. You feel me? And we got Truthful in the building, man. Truthful, what's the word?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Wild Indian, yeah.
Hey, V, line them up.
I'm a wild Indian, you know I go crazy. Ain't really Indian, that boy Fugazi. I just keep it player, you can never play me. You got an ass so fat, girl, let's make a baby. And another one. Then I'm back to the trap, I'm trying to double some. She a bad woke chick, and I love her tongue. We some jurisdiction boys, we some one-on-ones. Look, don't compare me to no.
Here we go. All right, man. We got Truthful in the building, man. That was Truthful intro song. Shout out to Truthful in the building. How you feeling, brother?
I'm feeling great, Bab. I'm feeling great.
Man, I can barely hear you. Let's see if we can get your mic turned up. Go ahead and speak a little louder.
Hello. Check 1 2 1.
Yeah, it's okay, Ducky. We're gonna make it work. You're gonna have to try to speak up as loud as you can, though. You're gonna have to turn up in this bar.
Mic check.
Man, you sound good. You sound good.
How did it sound, Bab?
It sounds pretty good. You're just gonna have to, you know what I mean? Everybody gonna be muted anyway, so they should be able to hear you. Just make sure you articulate yourself.
Yo, AP, can we have
Y'all ready to go, man? We ain't got no time to wait to fuck around. Shout out to everybody in the building. Drop a fire emoji in the building if y'all ready to go. And let's get right into it. I got the debaters right here live on the panel. We got YK and we got Kung Fu Nerdy, aka True Food. Now, fellas, I'm gonna ask you guys. We got the Copper Golder Standard right here in my hand. We got an old Lincoln. How you calling it? Heads or tails?
I call
You
heads.
motherfuckers go off speaking at once.
Heads.
Heads it is.
All right, let Truthful go first.
YK. It was heads, bro.
Right, I said I pick heads.
Okay. Well, Truthful, you go first, man. You get ready to prepare your round. We'll give you a chance to get your screen share pulled up, and we're gonna lock in.
All right, man.
Let's get it. Shout out to everybody in the building. Let's go.
Keys on the track, on the track, on the track, on the track, on the track.
For the stats, I be beating the odds. In the blood, it be making me calm. Ride the turbines just like I'm Saddam. I'ma blow it just like I'm a bomb. I'ma leave it.
All right, we got my brother Truthful coming in. We're doing 10-minute rounds, by the way. We're doing 10-minute rounds. Also with a 3-minute rebuttal.
I thought it was 15 minutes, Bat.
I don't know. I thought it was 10 minutes. I'm not for sure.
It was 15.
Okay, 15 with the 3-minute rebuttal. We locked in. All right, and let's get ready to go. Hey, man, make sure y'all support the channel, man. We putting this on for the people, man. Support them off the channel. 15 minutes with a 3-minute rebuttal. That's a total of 8 minutes. 18 minutes. You got your 15 minutes. Truthful, and you ready to go whenever you ready to go.
All right, you can go ahead and start right now, bro. All right, y'all. So I call this niggas and culture for a reason because it seems like.
Hold on one second. Hey, YK, if you don't mind, brother, just for the aesthetics, can you stay on camera, bro? I mean, if you can, just for the aesthetics.
I mean.
YK, if you can hear me.
I said my camera, you're not gonna be able to see my face anyways, like the last time. So I just keep it off. I got to get a new webcam.
That's all right.
Oh, okay.
We keep going there. All right, man.
All right, go ahead, Truthful.
I can tell you what I'm talking about if you want to see.
Go ahead, let me see. Truthful, you can turn your camera back on.
Yeah, nah, that shit ain't even working, bro.
All right, it's all good. Do your thing, Truthful. Cook.
All right, man. I call this niggas and culture for a reason. Featuring me and YK. So the first thing we have to ask is, what is culture? Now, a simple Google search from Oxford Dictionary says that 1, the arts and other manifestations of human intellectual achievement regarding collectivity, the customs, arts, social institutions, and achievements of a particular nation, people, or other social groups. I'm here to tell you, this is actually incorrect. What is culture? I'm telling you, it's not what you think. The definition of culture was changed in 1871 by Sir Edward Burnett Taylor, who lived from 1832 to 1917. And he was an English scholar who believed culture is comprised of art, morals, customs, laws, and many other aspects that we know of today. Cultural anthropology is the study of human societies and cultures. Edward was born in Camberwell, England, and he began studying anthropology and soon became the father of cultural anthropology, taught his first lecture in 1896 at Oxford University, then was elected president of the Anthropological Society in 1891 and knighted in 1912. We're going to need Hawk School to talk about this knighted stuff. The Anthropology Society was founded in 1859 in Paris At the same time, Charles Darwin's book, The Origin of Species, was published. 1871, Edward Tyler authored his first textbook with his definition of the word culture, which later inspires notable disciples such as German-American father of American anthropology, who immigrated from Germany to New Netherland or New York City, Franz Uri Boas. Right? Knowing that European ideology was exceedingly discriminatory, we must also scrutinize that the creation of the word culture was changed post-bellum, 1865, and 1871, during the Reconstruction period. So a great many of things have transpired to change the original definition of what culture is. That would mean that culture, as we know it is, again, incorrect. So what really is culture? Culture, in Noah Webster's 1828 dictionary, says to cultivate. Etymology Online says that, let me share that screen. Hold up. No, not that. But let me share another screen real quick, man.
Go ahead.
Where is it? Oh, there it is. That tab. All right. You got me back?
Yep.
Sure. All right. So, as you look at etymology online, right? Culture comes from the mid-15th century, early 1400s. The tilling of the land, act of preparing the earth for crops, from Latin cultura, cultivating, agriculture, figuratively, care, culture, and honoring, from participant stem of colere, to tend, guard, to till, to cultivate, so on and so forth. This is where the word comes from. Latin, meaning to handle crops. This is the word that you are using without even knowing. Culture, 1914, originally, ideals of civilizations as conceived by the Germans, a word for the First World War in English and ironic, right? Okay, cool. So now that we understand that, and knowing that Noah Webster's actually has 7, let me see. I gotta show that. So how much time I got, Bap?
You got 13 minutes. I'm gonna let you know when your time is encroaching. Okay, I promise you. Just cook, and you might need to just cook, brother.
Say less.
And share your entire screen so you ain't got to stop sharing and re-sharing. Just share your entire screen so you can click on your tabs and go.
Hey. That mug ain't let me do that though. Damn. Oh, I gotta stop first. Present. Share screen. Entire. There we go. Yeah, now we cook. Cooking with grease now. Yes, sir. All right, so here we are. We go down. Culture. Now cultivate. Same exact thing. 1828, not 1850, right? So when we get to this, who really received culture? Now that we understand where the term definition is of culture, it deals with cultivating and tilling land. It is not this anglicized German post-bellum Civil War when they want to change things to try and boost up their societal accomplishments. With the antebellum definition based on the Sinio-Platonic papers found in 1986, that is, where they at? Right here. Right. And if we go all the way to the first table, we see that the origin of multiple crops on these lists come from America. Some of them do come from the Eastern Hemisphere. We're going to get into that later. But we can see that America was very rich in culture, so much in fact that it was able to export to multiple continents. Africa has received a great bit of American culture with numerous crops like sweet potatoes, peanuts, pineapples, chili peppers, tomatoes, guava, and potatoes. Africa adopted and loved the sweet potato, peanuts, chili peppers, and many more, creating popular dishes such as mafe, jollof rice, which is an equivalent to Spanish rice, which is almost the same as jambalaya. Irio, which I don't know if I'm saying it right, which is Kenya, which uses both corn and potatoes. Both crops come from the Americas. And yabe, which is a West African dish that uses tomato broth and cassava and sweet potatoes, which all come from America. African cuisine has evolved since the introduction of American culture. It is very common to associate Negro American cuisine, soul food, with African cuisine. But this would be an oxymoron. Why do I say that? Because how can Africans, such as YK, say that his culture influenced my people, the Indians, if we had to give the crops to them in the first place? And I'm going to show y'all when it even got over there in the first place. It should be noted that soul food dishes such as black eyed peas, which do have a West African origin, collard greens, which has an Asian origin, and okra, which have African origin. Other than that, most of the dishes that we eat in soul food originate in America, such as mashed potatoes, sweet potato pie, or casserole, cornbread, which is also Indian bread. You want to see the source for that? I got you right here. Cornbread, Indian meal, Indian bread, it's the same thing. There's a source for that. I'm just going to open it up so y'all can take a little glimpse at that. Pause if you want to see. But yeah, Indian muffins, Indian dumplings, Indian flipper, all made from cornbread. Cornbread is Indian muffins. So Indian bread is cornbread, and even filet gumbo, which I can show you right now, actually has roots in America and not Africa. Filet powder was a spice used from dried and ground leaves such as sassafras, the sassafras tree, native to North America. The tree roots were once used to flavor root beer before discovering the compound in the root bark, saffron. However, the leaves used to make filet powder are safe while used in cooking. Filet powder is primarily used in Creole and Cajun cuisine as a thickening agent and a flavor enhancer. It has distinctive earthly flavor for root beer. Here we go right here. Filet powder has a deep cultural roots in Louisiana cooking, particularly gumbo, one of the state's most famous dishes. Native Americans used sassafras before European colonization, and the Choctaw or Chata tribe first used ground sassafras leaves in cooking. The French and Spanish colonists adopted the ingredient into culinary traditions, which later evolved into Creole and Cajun cuisine. The most well-known dish that uses filet powder is gumbo, especially gumbo filet. So once again, it wasn't until the African came and put okra in the gumbo, which there's a folklore for that it was supposed to represent the coming together of multiple cultures. That's why it's called the melting pot. But we see how that turned out. But that's where gumbo comes from. Now, granted, I will say the Bantu word for okra is kingambo. Actually, the Choctaw word for filet is combo.
You got 7 minutes and 18 seconds.
All right, bet. So we see that majority of the foods we eat from America already, right? This was the beginning of the great cultural exchange. Remember, the definition of culture is to cultivate, and the etymology of culture is to cultivate, to till the land. So for nearly 5 months, Columbus explored the Caribbean, particularly the islands of Juana, Cuba, Hispaniola, Santo Domingo before returning to Spain. He left for 30 men, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Came back to Spain only with 10 to 25 American Indians or Native Americans or whatever you want to call them to take back to Spain. Only 8 survived. Columbus brought back small amounts of gold as well as native birds, plants that showed the richness of the continent he believed was Asia. And that's what this picture is displaying right here. There's Columbus. These are the Indians. This is the pineapples that they brought, the bird, feather hair crowns. This was made by Ramon Puigati, who lived in 1820. It says right here, the Spanish monarchs received Columbus in Barcelona after his first voyage. British and Dutch in America. As European nations now astounded with the New World, the British would set its sights on a particular product. In 1601, King James I chartered Sir John Watts to set up the East India Company in 1601 to 1874. The East India Company would do massive trade with the East Indies. To become so successful, Sir John would soon run the Virginia Company. The Virginia Company was chartered in 1607 and gave British its first colony, Jamestown, in 1607. The British was now satisfied with that product they loved and missed since 1565, tobacco, which quickly became the biggest exporter of Virginia. With the help of the American Indians who harvested and sold tobacco, it would come to no surprise that another company would soon open up. A Dutch or German ship arrived in Jamestown October 1st, 1608, where many of the Dutchmen would also indulge in the American culture. In 1619, the first ship, White Lion, docked in Jamestown, supposedly, from a Dutch colony in Angola, bringing around maybe 20 to 200 Africans. If you want to see the source for that, that is actually right. Well, this is the West India Company. Wait a minute. Hold up.
4 minutes and 28 seconds.
First one, I had that mug up here. No. Damn. Shit, I'm gonna find that one. I'm gonna find that one to show that one. But in 1621, the Dutch decided it was, time to copy the British and form its own company. Willem Uselix, I don't know how to say that, founded the Dutch West India Company in New Amsterdam in 1624. The Dutch, too, began trading tobacco from the northern regions of America with colonies in Africa and America. The Dutch quickly was making profit. This picture is from 1770. It's an advertisement for tobacco. These are the Indians up there. Oop, wrong slide. I forgot to take that out. Don't mind that. Why does this matter? The Columbian Exchange gave 3 continents exposure to food that they never seen before. Europe would receive numerous crops in the early years since 1492, whereas Africa would not receive some of these American crops until the 18th century, the 1700s. Another impactful region is the Southeast Asia, who introduced many to bananas, mangoes, oranges, and plenty others. These crops were brought to America, which had the most fertile soil. American culture single-handedly is home to 1/3 of the crops used worldwide, meaning that African slaves came to America to practice American culture since they're tilling American land. I concede that round.
All right. You got 2 minutes left, bro. You done?
Yeah. I concede that round.
All right, YK. Coming in, decent round, man. I think you should pick your energy up on your second round, man. Your energy coming low. Get in your bag. Nice round, though. Solid information.
Yeah.
YK coming in with his first round.
Let's get it.
Then you ready to get your screen share ready? I see.
All right, let me get a test run of this.
For the the stats, I be beating the odds. In the blood, it be making me calm. Ride the turbine just like I'm Saddam. I'ma blow it just like I'm a bomb. I'ma leave it.
Also, man, hey, y'all support the channel, man. These are free debates, 2 on back to back. We got a couple more lined up this week, and I think we got one paid debate, pay-per-view debate coming up. But man, we give y'all fire debates, decent debates, you know what I mean? No argument, good information. Support the channel, man. Support the channel.
Hold on, AP, give me a second.
Cash App information.
I gotta share my screen real quick.
Right, okay. Well, it's on the screen right now.
Nah, I got another one. Hold on. All right, you see that one?
Yeah.
All right, throw that one on real quick.
Whenever you start, your 18 minutes to start. Your 3-minute rebuttal in 15 minutes.
All right, you can start it.
One of the things that made the Black Muslim movement grow was its emphasis upon things African. This was the secret to the growth of the Black Muslim movement. African blood, African origin.
Can you hear it?
Culture, African ties. Can you be surprised? We discovered that
Yeah, I can hear it.
the subconscious of the black man in this country, he's still more African than he is American. He thinks that he's more American than African because the man is jiving him and the man is brainwashing him every day. First, you have to realize that up until 1959, Africa was dominated by the colonial powers, and by the colonial powers of Europe having complete control over Africa.
All right, I'm gonna restart that over.
All right, go ahead. I'm gonna pause your time right quick.
Cause I didn't know I can blow it up.
All right, support the channel, man. Support the channel. Support the channel. Y'all know the Cash App. Support the channel. We'll bring the chat back without having the subscribers only type shit. Y'all support the channel. We'll bring the chat back.
Movement grow was its emphasis upon things African. This was the secret to the growth of the Black Muslim movement. African blood, African origin, African culture, African ties. And you'd be surprised. We discovered that deep within the subconscious of the black man in this country, he's still more African than he is American. He thinks that he's more American than African because the man is jiving him and the man is brainwashing him every day. First, you have to realize that up until 1959, Africa was dominated by the colonial powers, and by the colonial powers of Europe having complete control over Africa, they projected the image of Africa negatively. They projected Africa always in a negative light. Jungles, savages, cannibals, nothing civilized. And naturally, it was so negative until it was negative to you and me. And you and I began to hate it. We didn't want anybody to tell us anything about Africa, much less call us an African. And in hating Africa and hating the African, we ended up even hating ourselves without even realizing it. Because you can't hate the roots of a tree and not hate the tree. You can't hate your origin.
All right. So let's get to it now. Now you can go back to the other one, AP. Now, it seems like Truthful don't know what culture is, all right? The etymology of a word doesn't mean that it's the same thing as it today. Because he tried to pull a wool over our eyes and said, well, you know, they changed the definition of culture. But we know what culture is. But see, he had to do that because he can't show you that we practice more Indian culture than African culture. He want to keep us in a box of just food. You get what I'm saying? But I'm not going to let Truthful do that. So what is culture? It says, yes, culture is fundamentally a way of life for a group of people, right? So you got art, food, dressing, all of this stuff. Excuse me. It said when we speak of culture, we refer to the principles of behaving, the values, and the material possessions of people. You got the American culture, you got Western culture, you got Indian culture. So in this debate, I'm going to prove that we have more African culture than Indian culture. All right. Now let's talk about okra. Okra is a crop that came directly from Africa during the transatlantic slave trade. It includes rice, okra, tinea, black-eyed peas, kidney beans, lima beans. All Africans brought this over to America. Yes, grandma was throwing them lima beans and them kidney beans on your plate. That's not an Indian dish. All right. So you got black-eyed peas, right? What else do you got? You got the peanut. That's called goober. The next important crop to arrive to the United States by way of Africa was the peanut. The peanut is known by several names, including ground nut, earth nut, and ground peas. You even got a Civil War song called Goober Peas. You wouldn't have none of that without Africa. Now he wants to talk about cornbread, right? But guess what? Africans made their own type of cornbread because without the milk, without the eggs and all of that, it was just corn and water. So no, traditional Native American cornbread didn't use milk. It was a simple mix of cornmeal and water. So when y'all make fun of fufu, what is fufu? Bread and water, starch. So it says right here, the first major contribution by Africans to North America was in the arena of
12 minutes.
was in the arena of cattle. So you ain't gonna have no cows without Africa. When the Fulani people from Senegambia, along with longhorn cattle, were imported to South Carolina, colonial herds increased from 500 to 6,000, right? When you think about the cowboy, that's from Africa. It said originally a cowboy was an African who worked with cattle, just as a houseboy who worked in the house. They don't call them horse boys. They don't call cowboys horse boys. They call them cowboys. And cow is from Africa. All right. Cornbread wasn't new to Africans. Fufu is just water and bread. Y'all wasn't doing none of that. Yes, traditional fufu is pounded meal made by boiling starch foods like cassava and yams. So you want to talk about cornbread, now you got to hold that L, because without the milk that came from the cow, that shit was just bread and water. You know the stuff that grandma made that y'all love so much? That's a new rendition. That's new. We're not talking about the original one. All right, so you got to hold that L. And the reports of slavers found in the journal from the ship Mary, June 20th, 1796, cornbread was mentioned as one of the African foods provided for their cargo. As early as 1739, naturalist Mars Caseby noted that slaves made a mush from cornmeal called pone bread. Also, they got guinea corn in Africa, and they were making this shit as well. Then you got to talk about African rice. Most people associate rice with Asia, but rice is also of African origin. Among the 24 species of the Oryzo genus, only 2 were domesticated, one in Asia and the other one in West Africa. This is what your ancestors was growing on those plantations. Okay? Now, you wouldn't get peanut oil without peanuts. That's African. Peanut milk. That's African. We got the black-eyed peas. That's African. Right? We even got medicine. Yo, am I blowing that up? Can y'all read that? AP, can you read that? Is it blown up enough? Mic check. Mic check. All right. Well,
Yes, 9 minutes and 8 seconds. 9 minutes
all
and
right,
8
cool.
seconds.
So it says right here. Now, this is about medicine. And this is a slave narrative. It said there have been some queer things white folks can't understand. These and folks can see the spirits, but I can't. My mammy learned me lots of doctrine. What she learned from all folks in Africa. So we're talking about Africans bringing medicine as well. All right. It said they often chose to speak their native language among themselves, even after they learned English. They said goober was for peanuts, songhai was for tobacco, and kanzo was for pot. We even got African pottery. African slaves made pottery that traced back to Africa. We have the archaeology that proves we practice African culture. All right, pottery. Africans made pottery, right? The marks on the base of this is an X from the Karubo plantation in South Carolina. This says right here, the cosmogram is a geometric representation of the cosmos used traditionally among Bakonga priests from the southwest coast of Africa. See, I'm showing you in real time that we practice more African culture than Indian culture. What about African castor oil? You know, when you grow your dreads and you use that castor oil? Well, enslaved Africans in the Americas were well aware of the diverse use of castor plant, which is native to sub-Sahara Africa. Did it say America? No. They employed it to treat skin disorders, ophthalmic infections, venereal diseases, joint pain, gastrointestinal problems. So we got that. Now let's go back because I felt I left something out. Let me take my time. All right. So it says, in an era when candles were the only use of illumination, the castor plant offered an important alternative. So you got the castor oil. You even got things like smoking pipes. All the inland Negroes take this tobacco, but those who live among us and daily converse with the Europeans have Portuguese or other Brazil tobacco. Now look at what it says about the Negroes. It said both the male and female of the Negroes are very fond of this tobacco. They will part with the very last penny, which should buy them bread, and suffer hunger rather than to live without this tobacco. Now, if you look at these pipes, that's from the Ashanti, that's from West Africa. And according to Wiener, it said right here, it said, which yet agrees very well. All right, it says some of them have pipes made of reeds, which are about 6 foot long, to the end of which is fixed of stone or earthen bone. The pipe is filled. So this pipe right here is from Africa. All right, there goes some more pipes. It said from all this follows the inevitable conclusion that the tobacco pipe in America began its career as a Mandingo amulet. You gotta hold that L. All right, AP, how much time I got left?
You got 5 minutes and 4 seconds.
So the first mention of gumbo, because he talked about, you know, how gumbo and okra and all that. But what he failed to mention is that the first mention of gumbo came from an African woman of the Mandingo nation. It said Africans in colonial St. Louis, Dr. Gwendolyn Hall argues that this document offers the first reference to gumbo. All right, an African Mandingo woman. This is from the Louisiana colonial documents. All right, now this right here is the baskets, and it says at the top, Alfred Graham was the first teacher of Bastry and Penn. Here he sits all week before his house, his wife Susan watching from the porch, his young grandson learning his own way. Mr. Graham had brought the craft from Africa. And this is 1909. We got folklores, right? I'm showing you in real time that we practice more African culture. You got the West African folklore. Although facets of African folklore did endure in America, they often took on new forms depending on local context. The figure of the Anansi spider survived more intact than most. It originated as a trickster deity among the Akan people of modern Ghana. This is OTK's people. This is an Akan folklore. All right. You got the rabbit, Black America's take on the trickster. This is an African folklore. Shango, every botanical shop you go to in America, there's hundreds of thousands of them. And you're going to see these African deities in there. You got High John the Conqueror from Africa. Okay? This is African roots. You can't practice hoodoo without these things. And if you in the South, I'm pretty sure you heard of the High John root. It's an African root that traced High John to an African prince. You gotta hold this L. You got Mama Wata, a spiritual connection to the sea. Like, I'm gonna beat this guy up. Wait, sources. What about the Gullah dialect? Where there's African languages all throughout the Gullah. All throughout the Gullah, they found African words. And I want to take my time. You know what? Let me double back because I want to save some. I felt like I did a little bit of rushing. All right. So let's go to here. All right. It says the milestone neighbor was widow Sophia Tillman, whose husband had earlier purchased slaves. At Reverend John Landrum's cell, he brought 30 of the Africans. Those and others sold in the area made an odd fit in the local Black community. For some of them had teeth filled to points and jaws so strong they could chew out the rims of a pigtail. It said they had tribal tattoos on their chests and foreheads. So they had African tattoos brought with them. And they brought this culture, this goober culture. So you gotta hold that L, man. Now let's keep going. We got the castor oil, we got the castor plant, we got the tobacco pipes, we got the first mention of gumbo from a Mandingo woman. We got basket making from Africa. We got folklores. We got the Gullah Africanisms of the Gullah dialect. We got the African origins of the cowboy. In the early 1600s, historical records show that slave traders targeted African groups familiar with cattle herding, the Fulani of modern-day Cameroon. New studies show had at least one cow was brought directly from the region at the same time, suggesting that herders and their cattle might have some sort of package. So Africans had those cows. What's my time?
Yeah, that's your time. That's your time. Shout out to YK. Solid round. Solid round.
I'm trying to take it a little slow, man. My bad. Yeah.
Solid round. Solid round, man. Let's get into Truthful second round, man. Hey, support the channel, man. I brought the chat back. Drop a fire emoji if y'all enjoying the live stream. I'm gonna take the chat away. We need at least about 5 more people to support the channel. I'm gonna take it back if we don't get no people to support by the end of Truthful round. So let's get into it. We got Truthful coming right up in here. Truthful, get your screen ready. Let me know when you got it ready. Shout out to True Food. Turn up this time, man. Turn up, True Food.
Turned up, bro. I'm turned up.
Second round.
Man, done activated my trap card, bro. You done activated my trap card. See, this is what I be talking about. He's thinking like he knows some stuff, bro. Oh, did my time start?
Whenever you ready, whenever you start speaking, I start your time.
Keys on the track, on the track, on the track, on the track, on the track.
For the stats, I be beating the odds. In the blood, it be making me calm. Ride the turbine just like I'm Saddam. I'ma blow it just like I'm a bomb. I'ma leave it.
All right, y'all. He said, I gotta hold the L. I gotta hold the L. But here's the thing, bro. The only L I really hear is lies. Okay? That's all I'm gonna hear. It's just lies, bro. Like I said, this is the definition of culture. I don't care what nobody says, bro. I don't care. You can sit here and talk, oh, now this, now that. When you lie, like you did, when you sit here and said that lima beans come from Africa, USDA, National Agricultural Library, lima bean. The early history of lima bean was intertwined in the foodways of two indigenous peoples, those of South and North America, specifically Peru and the American South. So what is he talking about? Oh, grandma threw them lima beans. She sure the hell did, bro. The hell she took the lima beans on, bro. Then he won't sit here and say kidney beans. Well, here we are again. Dark red kidney beans are dark reddish brown beans with the kidney-shaped form, the feature to which the bean owes its name. Red kidney beans have a soft, creamy flesh with a mild flavor and are thought to have originated in Peru and South America. They were later spread by traders throughout South and Central America and brought back to Europe by early Spaniards and all of that stuff, blah, 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 bro. So what is he talking about? Bro, hold on, where is it? Where is it, bro? Not this one. Once again, a third of the crops come from the Americas. And then he wants to sit here and say that, Mandingo woman first mentioned gumbo. Yeah, after she cultivated American soil. I don't know, man. I don't know. I already showed you that gumbo was already rooted by the Choctaw. I already showed that. So you're gonna have to try again, Bucko. You're gonna have to try again. Talking about holding L's, bro. Well, stop handing out lies. How about that? So let's talk about this tobacco. Right? Why does this matter? This is your African. This is your Indian. This is Bromley's Best Virginia, Friday Street, London. This image was made in 1760. It's funny how all of these pictures, when they talk about Indians, all depict these dark-skinned people. That's a little side note, but anyway. This is your African working the tobacco. This nigga kicking back watching this dude, bro. Now, you can know that this is an Indian simply because of, one, his feathered crown, his cultural skirt, or I don't really know what to call that, and the staff he holds. This staff appears also by these Dutch German people here again. This is from the Lipperhide costume book. This is translated in Dutch or German. You know that these are Indians. Like I said, this, you see the staff? You see the staff. North America region. Nord America. Nord means north. That's why you have Norse mythology. That's why you have Nordic people. And that's why it's just called North, bro. I really want to come to this book to once again show more agriculture that the Dutch saw in America. Where is it? No, not that. Not that. Hold up. No, that's not Hold up now. Where you went now? Damn, I can't find my damn song. That's all right though. But damn, I needed that damn. Oh wait, is this it? No, that's not it. That's not it. Cornbread, tobacco, Polish. Yep, there it is. Yeah, okay, I do have it. So, global exchange of germplasm, beans from the New World, America, going to Africa, chili peppers, going to the New World. Going to the Old World. Corn. You want to sit here and talk about corn? How the heck Africans made corn if they didn't get the corn until the 18th century? What was they making then? Cassava bread? Cassava comes from America too. What were they making? This is why this is why I did this. He sit here and said, I'm trying to change the definition. I didn't change the definition. Somebody else changed the definition. The Europeans changed the definition. I didn't change the definition. And I'm showing you why they changed the definition. Squash, sweet potatoes, tomatoes. A lot of African food loves tomatoes. They love their jollof rice. They need chili peppers and they need tomatoes. It seems like African culture comes from American culture. Because most of the crops in Africa didn't even come from Africa. Let's keep it a buck. They came from Asia. Mangoes came from Asia. I mean, if you want to go even further than that, what else the source said? A guide to African vegetables. Guide to African vegetables. These are all the vegetables they grow currently. Well, not
11 minutes and 40 seconds. 11 minutes and 40.
Right, better. Yep. You want to talk about soul food? All right, bet. Let's talk about some cabbage. Cabbage, originating in Western Europe around the Mediterranean Sea. It didn't originate in Africa. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna show you how much of a nerd I was with this shit. Hold up. Where that mug went? Oh, there we go. Cabbage originated in Asia more than 4,000 years ago. Celts, tribes speaking Celtic languages of the Central Europe, brought cabbage from from Asia to Europe 600 years before Christ, BC. And in 1536, a French explorer named Jacques Cartier brought cabbage to North and South America during the 17th and 18th century. Cabbage was a food staple in such countries as Germany, England, Ireland, Russia, pickled cabbage, sauerkraut, Dutch. You get the whole idea. So if they brought cabbage to America 1536, Native Americans eating cabbage too? I mean, they had to be. So when you sit here and say, soul food is deeply rooted in Africa, I don't know about that, bro. A lot of crops came to America first before they even got to Africa. Like I said, they've been here since 1492. Now, granted, they have been in Africa a lot longer, but the crops that you were sitting here I kept it on the crops for this reason. Because without crops, you ain't got no culture. You're not about to sit here and make up an elaborate culture of people if they don't have any culture at all, or they have to be given culture. So anyway, bro, back to this. That's your African, that's your Indian. It's the same person. And here's another image of some more Indians in North America. Avocado in her hand, bird, child. Avocado right there. If we go back to, where'd it go? Damn, I can't do that. Okay, there we go. Avocado was brought to the New World. During the 18th century, potatoes were successfully introduced to Germany due to frequent crop failures, but the French population was still apprehensive despite famine and starvation. The French eventually accepted potatoes in the late 18th century. After much encouragement from Queen Marie Antoinette, Marie adorned her with hair with potato flowers and commissioned a portrait of herself with a potato plant. Later Europeans introduced potatoes to the Ural Mountains and their colonies in Asia and Africa. Like I said, late 18th century. That's the 1700s, bro. You're going to sit here and say our food comes from Africa, but they didn't get the food 100 years into the slave trade? Come on, bro. Make it make sense, bro. And even if you want to talk about Africans coming over to America, well, yes, they did cultivate tobacco. Just like I'm showing you in this image right here of the Indian and an African mixing up tobacco. He's smoking that mug. Tobacco was colonial Virginia's most successful cash crop. The tobacco that the first English settlers encountered in Virginia Indians, Nicotina rustica, tasted dark and bitter to the English palate. It was John Rolfe who in 1612 obtained Spanish seeds or Nicotina tabacum for the Orinoco River Valley. Seeds that, when planted in the relatively rich bottomland of the James River, produced a milder yet dark leaf. Oh, that's not the part that I'm supposed to be reading. Hold on. There we go. Beginning in 1619, the General Assembly put in place requirements for the inspection of tobacco and mandated the creation of port towns and warehouses. The system assisted in the development of major settlements at Norfolk. Oh shit, my fucking laptop. Hold on, my laptop about to die. Hold up.
Pause your time. You at 6 minutes and 30 seconds.
All right, bet. You said I still got 6 minutes and 30 seconds?
Yeah.
All right, bet. Laptop done.
Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Y'all support the channel, man. I said, man, we don't get enough people to support. I'm taking the chat back away. Y'all can just listen. This is a decent fucking debate, man. They came in to cook. Truthful, YK, man. They here. They cooking. Y'all let me know who y'all think won. We'll put the poll up in the chat. You ready, Truthful?
Hello. Mic check.
Yeah. Whenever you're ready, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm ready. Norfolk, Alexander, and Richmond tobacco formed the basis of the colony's economy. It was used to purchase the indentured servants and enslaved laborers to cultivate it. There's that word again. I'm telling you, bro. You want to sit here and talk about music and drums and religious and all that stuff? That's recent, bro. There's a reason why they brought them here in the first place. There's a reason why they did that. Where am I gonna go with this one, bro? I'm just freestyling at this point, bro. I'm just freestyling. And to buy manufactured goods from England. Promissory notes payable in tobacco were used as currency with the cost of almost every commodity, from the servants and wives given to the pounds of tobacco. Large planters usually shipped their tobacco directly to England, where consignment agents sold it in exchange for a cut of profits. With smaller planters worked with local agents who brought tobacco and supplied them with manufactured goods. In the mid-17th century, overpopulation and shipping distributions related to the series of British wars Cause the price of tobacco to fluctuate, prices stabilize at 1740, blah, blah, yada, yada, yada. The whole point is, once again, you want to talk about religion and all that stuff, but you can't even get past this. African culture is rooted within America, because without American crops, there would not be a culture for Africa. That's all I'm saying. You can see that round back. He can use his time whatever he want to do.
You got 4 minutes left, dude. Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. We getting into the third round. Y'all support the channel, man, if y'all want to keep the chat going. We're going to take a quick little break, and we're going to get into the third and final round, man. Let's go.
I'm on the block with the snakes and the rats and the cops, so I gotta hide it. All on my top, put all of my dick in the stomach, I give it a Heimlich. Really was broke, I come from the bottom of New York, now I need the finest. All of my bitches, they be the finest. All of my diamonds, they be the finest. All of my fabrics, they be the finest. Put on the ladder and can't match Davey. All of these VVs, now they blind. I know my persona, really enticing. Brought on that pussy, just like I'm Tyson. Hit on that pussy, just like it's lightning. Back to that money, I'm not dying. I got a touch for the money like Midas. Out to my hood, I try to unite it. I know the feds, they wanna indict it. Gun in my leg, I come invited. Run over drip, them boys are biting. She love with me, got her excited. She like that nigga on the stones on my ice. And I got a touch for the money like Midas. Out to my hood, I try to unite it. I'm on the block with the snakes and the rats and the cops, so I gotta hide it. All on my top, put all of my dick in the stomach, I give it a Heimlich. Really was broke, I come from the bottom of New York, now I need the finest. All of my bitches, they be the finest. All of my diamonds, they be the finest. All of my fabrics, they be the finest. Put on the ladder and can't match Davey. All these VVs, now they blind. No more persona, really enticing. Bought on that pussy, just like I'm Tyson. Hit on that pussy, just like I'm lightning. Back to that money, I'm not dying. I got a touch for the money like Midas. I got a touch for the money like Midas. I got a touch for that money like Midas. All of my bitches, they be the finest. All of my diamonds, they be the finest. All of my fabrics, they be the finest. They be the finest.
That's everybody in the building. Just to be clear, man, we're not getting into the third round. This is the bottom of the second round. So that we're going into YK's second round, and after this, we're going to the third. Make sure y'all go shop with BAP Clothing. That's bapclothing.store. If y'all want to go shop, that's bapclothing.store for those that do want to support and shop. That link is in the chat right now. All right, YK, you ready to get into your round, fam?
Mic check.
Yes, sir.
All right, hold on. Let me share my screen. All right, it's already up.
Yeah.
All right.
Hold on 1 second. Let me get your time together. 2 seconds.
And let me know if it blows up when I do it. Did it blow up?
No, I didn't see nothing.
Can you see the whole PowerPoint?
I mean, I see what you had on the screen.
Hold on.
For those that want to know the song, that is Hellyway 24K. The name of the song is called Finest. Go support my brother. Run up them numbers, run up them streams. Get in the comment section. Let them know that your brother Aboriginal Power sent them over there. Yeah.
All right, you see it?
I don't see nothing pulled up yet, brother.
Give me 1 second.
Take your time, brother. Get it together.
All right, do you see it now? Is it shown?
Oh, yeah, I see it now. My bad, brother.
Is it blown up?
As big as it, I can see it. Yeah.
All right, so you can start my time right now.
Okay.
All right. So Truthful. This is where Truthful messed up at, right? All right. Give me a second, man. This shit acting up. Pause my time, AP.
You said pause your time, gang. All right, let me pause this time. He's having some technical difficulties. Shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Y'all support the channel real quick, man. You already know the vibes. Somebody said, hey, man, pause the clock. Pause the clock. Yeah, we pausing the clock, man. For sure, for shit show. For shitty show. Man, they need to hurry up, man. I got shit to do. That's what I'm saying. Support the channel, man. That's why I'm about to turn the chat off. If we can't get 3, 4 more people to support, I'm turning the chat off. And I'm out of this, man. Damn. All right, we dropped the link. Somebody said one of y'all little Africans blocked me. Now they can't block you, American is you got a wrench. You can't be blocked. Impossible for an African to block you. And an African in the planet, they got a ranch over here. True Fool, how you feeling, brother? You good? Shout out to True Fool.
I feel great, bro.
All right, good.
Yo, my bad. My computer froze and shit. All right, let me share my
good.
screen
Like
again. Let me share my screen.
Shit, whenever you get to talking and wherever you get it going, we'll start your time. I'm getting out of here.
All right. All right, it's shown. Yo, what the fuck? Every time I share my shit. Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, so let's get it. My bad. Now it says, this is where Truthful messed up at, right? Because he don't really have culture. So he's going to make it like all you guys are worth is food. 2 rounds. All he talked about was food. I said we have African culture. I never said we're from America. So if you live in America or the American Indians is from America, obviously it's going to be more food that's here. But that don't mean that you're an American Indian. But see, what he tried to do was play with the word culture. What is an etymological fallacy? An etymological fallacy is the mistaken belief that a word's original or historical meaning is the true meaning. Can you, yo, what the fuck? My shit getting hacked? Bruh. Mic check.
Mic check.
Yo, my computer.
I hear you loud and clear, bro. I see everything on the screen. You're rocking.
Nah, my shit is acting up, bro. All right, so let me skip all that, man, because it's really fucked up my round. But it's all gravy because we gonna still get it. All right, now let's talk about dance. Breakdancing. Let's go to West Africa. Let's go to Africa 1979. 1959. Excuse me. You got breakdancing. This is in Africa. Why Truthful ain't bring up the art? Why he didn't bring up dancing? Why he didn't bring up language? All you guys are just worth food. This is Africans breakdancing in Africa. What about music? What about the drum? Huh? Come on, Truthful. You got to do better than this. What about the African drum? What about this right here? When we talking about the prisoner life, right? And it says right here, hold on. It says, now this says Saturday, 8th, 9th, December 3rd. This night was the first we spent in sleep since we started. It was acceptable indeed, though somewhat interrupted by a genuine African dance by Negroes on the plantation. And this is from 1865. Why is Negroes dancing, doing an African dance on a plantation? Because we had African culture. You got African dances, right? What name some of the African dances? We got authentic jazz, the Lindy Hop, all of these dances from Africa. What about mathematics? Because guess what? Africans had mathematics. This is the Yoruba number system in Africa. Okay? Let's talk about more dancing. This is called the cake hop. And it says, slave celebration was regarded by whites who allowed them to take place as innocent pledges. Though harvest festivals had existed for a century in Africa before blacks had arrived in North America, the festival dance was commonly called a cake walk. A Negro in Virginia. So this is an African dance right here. Let me see if I'm still in. Mic check.
You good, family? I'll let you know if I can't hear you. I promise. I got you. I got you.
So, and my bad to the chat for the technical difficulties.
You got 12 minutes, by the way. 12 minutes and 40
So let's go. No more. Let's get it. And it says, here goes a slave song. It says, white Southerners, no matter how much they might denigrate the culture and capabilities. Oh.
You went out.
Now, can you see my screen now?
Yeah, it says the contours of slave songs.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, go ahead, keep going.
And this is what he said. He said the Negro is a natural musician. He learned to play an instrument quickly than a white man. It said compared with our race, the African nature is full of poetry in song. So we got music, right? Let's keep going. We got something called the fiddle. He made himself a fiddle out of pine bark and used to play for us to dance. He taught me to dance he taught me how to dance little like they did in Africa. They danced by themselves and they swung each other around. They didn't know nothing about this hugging dances. They didn't know nothing about that. You got the Akan drum. You see my brother OTK right there. He's a West Akan. We got his records right there. So where does the Akan drum comes from? It says, though they have been made by the Akan people of present day Ghana, brought to America. Brought to America on a slave ship. So the drum originated from West Africa in the Akan region of Ghana and was brought to Virginia. All right, we got African names. Monday, Cujo. Tuesday, we got Wednesday, Quaco. Thursday, Quiet. We got African names. So I'm beating you with the drums. I'm beating you with the language. I'm beating you with the names. And he's stuck on food. Make it make sense. He's stuck on food, even with the difficulties of my crazy computer. We know I'm bringing more evidence than him. What about the banjo? Huh? It said Benjamin Latrobe, an American architect, while in New Orleans also noticed that the banjo was particular to Africans. In its own words, a crowd of 500 to 600 people assembled in an open space, and they're talking about the Congo Square. So in America, we got a place called the Congo. Why is it a Congo Square in America that so-called Aboriginals go to? We have more African culture than Indian culture, and I'm stamping that. We got the Bantu, right? That's African. We got the diddly bow. That's the diddly bow, excuse me, from Africa. We got the banjo, straight out of Africa. We got the ring shout. You know them little funny dances they be doing in church? That's from West Africa, by the way. Okay? Yeah, hold that.
From the start, Africans in America dance. As the old song says, give me the beat.
The African ring shout is a religious ritual and dance tradition with West African roots and was practiced by enslaved people in America. It involves participants moving in a counterclockwise circle. You gotta hold that L. And this is from Indians of Heritage, right? And it says, I swear this shit crazy, bro. It said, these were not slaves, complained U.S. masters, but people who kept their African names, dressed in their Seminole clothing and turbans, adopted Seminole stomp dances, sang Seminole in African songs. In African songs. Mic check. My bad.
You still here, family. You got 7 minutes and 40 seconds left.
I don't know how I'm doing this with this computer. Appreciate it, man. We got the history of Louisiana, written accounts, right, about the drum, Congo Square. Written accounts of these performances by European colonists appear almost immediately after the funding of the city itself. So Africans used to go there on Sunday and dance and sing and drum. All right. We got an African song that goes back home. It goes back to Africa. It's called a language you cry in.
During the years of the transatlantic slave trade, families were splintered, their lineage lost, leaving unanswered questions for many African Americans to this day. Questions like, where did I come from? Who are my people? Now a Jacksonville man has answered his own questions through the help of a song and is making up for lost time. On Your Side's Andrew Badillo has the story.
Five sentences containing centuries of pain and heritage. Words that have given a Jacksonville man's life greater meaning. Nothing would have happened without her having a song. The song, traditionally sung by women, has had many keepers over the years. One of them, a little girl from a village on the west coast of Africa during the
So the song goes back to Africa. You got the call and response. It's a common element in African music. It's used in rap, gospel music, singing, where a leader sings or plays a phrase and the rest of the group responds with a similar phrase. This creates a back and forth dialogue between the leader and the group and can be used to create a sense of unity. This call and response pattern can be found in a variety of African musical traditions, including gospel, blues, jazz, and traditional music. See, Truthful only brought up lima bean and kidney bean. Two things out of 100 things that I said come from Africa. I wonder why, Soldier Boy. I wonder why. This is a call and a response. Family lineages were shattered during the transatlantic slave trade, leaving unanswered questions for many African Americans to this day. You got the Gullah song, right? That's what I just showed you. It's a Mende song, and it goes back to Africa. What are some of the English words with African roots? You got banjo, you got cola from the Mandingo language, cola nuts. You got jazz from Wolof jazz. You got okra. You got yam. You got zombie from the word zombie. You got the Congo square. Brought that up. The drum. Dating back to the 13th century, storytellers called griots existed in West African kingdoms and empires. Historically, griots have been highly skilled orators, poets, musicians, and singers. Goes back to Africa. All right. You got African words that's in Indian words. Did you know about that? The Lenape dialects. And it says right here that it then occurred to me that Phyllis, through some mistake, had met a runaway slave among the Nanacos, and through him, or through some half Indian, half Negro, obtained a vocabulary of an African dialect. So that's more African language. You got jewelry, you got African beads. From as early as the 15th century, Europeans traded glass beads for coveted West African products like ivory, gold, and palm oil. Beads were also used to purchase enslaved Africans. You ain't got no beads. What about this lady right here from the face of an island? It said women with hoe. It said the second belt or cord tied around her hips lifted all her garments a little and protected the long skirts from both early morning. Miss Cooley tells of an African superstition that the second cord also gave the wearer extra strength. So that's from Africa. Okay. There she go right there. Why is she carrying stuff on her head? Don't they do that in Africa? Yeah. Holadel, another one. What about African?
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Yo, AP, you still there?
Yes, 2 minutes.
What happens when is my screen blowing up right now, or it still look the same?
It was good. It was good. Everything's working good. Everything was good, brother.
All right.
Yep.
So what about the African symbol in an African church? The picture the flow of an First African Baptist Church in Savannah. Small holes have
you got screen sharing right now if you think you are.
Was I screen sharing before that?
Yeah, you was.
So you don't see nothing now?
No,
All right, pause my time.
You got 1 minute and 25 seconds.
Yo, this shit on Truthful Side today, but you said I got 1 minute left?
1 minute and 25.
All right, I'm gonna render that time, and when I come back my third round, I'm just gonna use the slides. I'm not gonna do that PowerPoint shit no more. All right, man.
All right, man. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Shout out to the two debaters, man. They coming in this month banging it out, man. They in here getting it in. Shout out to the two debaters who are in the building. We do appreciate them. You already know the vibes. Shout out to YK. Shout out to Truthful. This is the third and final round. Let's get right into it right now as we speak. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. It's your brother, Aboriginal Power.
I'm on the block with the snakes and the rats and the cops, so I gotta hide it. All on my top, put all of my dick in the stomach, I give it a Heimlich. Really was broke, I come from the bottom of New York, now I need the finest. All of my bitches, they be the finest. All of my diamonds, they be the finest. All of my fabrics, they be the finest. Put on the ladder and came at Stevie. All of these VVs, now they blind. I know my persona, really entice Tyson. Bet on that pussy, just like I'm Tyson. Hit on that pussy, just like it's lightning. Back to that money, I'm not dying. I got a touch for the money like Midas. Out to my hood, I try to unite it. I know the feds, they wanna indict it. Gun in my leg, I come invited. Run over drip, them boys are biting. She love with me, got her excited. She like the nigga on the stones on my ice. And I got a touch for the money like Midas. Out to my hood, I try to unite it. I'm on the block with the snakes and the rest in the cops, so I gotta hide it. Roll on my top, put all of my dick in the stomach, I give it a Heimlich. Really was broke, I come from the bottom of New York, now I need the finest. All of my bitches, they be the finest. All of my diamonds, they be the finest. All of my fabrics, they be the finest. Put on a ladder and came back striking. All these VVs, now they blind. Blow up a song, really enticing. Bought on that pussy, just like I'm Tyson. Hit on that pussy, just like I'm lightning. Rest of that money, I'm not dying. I got a touch for the money like Midas. I got a touch for the money like Midas. I got a touch for that money like Midas. All of my bitches, they be the finest. All of my diamonds, they be the finest. All of my fabrics, they be the finest. They be the finest.
Y'all go check out BapClothing.store. Make sure y'all go check out BapClothing.store. Go check out some of that fire Aboriginal gear. About Clothing, man, fire, stylistic, high quality gear. Go check it out. For those that do want to check it out, the link is in the chat. That's BapClothing.store. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Drop a fire emoji. Y'all ready to get into this third round, man? Shout out to these good brothers. They coming in here rocking the house. We do appreciate it. True Food, you ready to get into it, baby boy?
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to True Food, man. Shout out to Kung Fu Nerdy, man. He in here cooking. Man. Shout out to YK, came in with the heat. It's a fire debate. Y'all drop them fire emojis. They're not going by the polls, so the polls doesn't matter, and it's not going to dictate who won this debate. They're not doing the polls, but just for the debate's sake and just for the viewers and feedback, I am going to drop a poll in the chat, but the poll is not going to dictate the winner. They did agree on that. So, hey, True Food, whenever you're ready, bro, let's get it. I got shit to do, man.
Oh, yeah. We cooking. I'm finna barbecue now. All right, man. Oh, shoot, let me share my screen.
Get through this round. This is the last round, man. Make it count, man. You in here cooking, man. Let's make it count.
This gonna hurt, Bap. This one gonna hurt for real now.
Whenever you start,
this one gonna hurt.
The time will start.
Yeah, Go ahead, start my time. Go ahead, start my time. All right, this finna hurt for real. All right, now, as previously mentioned, I told y'all that Jamestown was erected in 1607, right? Along with Jamestown came the English colony in Virginia in 1612. The ship Mary Margaret arrived on or about October 1st, 1608, carrying approximately 70 people, including 8 Dutchmen and Poles, right? Dutchmen and Poles. Simmons did not list the names of the 8, nor conclusively known how many were Dutchmen and how many were Poles. Historians have been debating this along with the specific roles that people played ever since. And some have maintained that the Dutchmen were actually Germans, relying on the 19th century American use of the term Dutch, which when referring to Germans. The argument is not convincing, but nothing substantive has yet come to light to answer the question. Why is this important? Now, I told y'all that also the Dutch set up their own business in New Netherlands, New Amsterdam, or New York City, right? So let's look at what the Dutch were showing in America. Since I don't have the culture, right, I'm just going to have to break it down to you then, bro. So here we are. This looks like a present day second line. You want to talk about African drums? Well, we had America. They had drums in America, bro. You want to talk about these musics and all this? Look, they got flutes right there. They got the trumpet right there. They got the float or the stand that's used to say, like, come on, bro. Talking about I ain't got no coach. I don't know the coach because I want to talk about food. The food, I ain't gonna lie. The food, you right. I shouldn't have done 2 rounds, but I wanted to see what you was gonna come with, bro. But you didn't really come with much, right? Because again, this is from the Lipperhide costume book. This is a German book. This is written in German, right? Here we are again. More trumpets. We got scepters. Scepters kind of look familiar, like band mages, as if marching bands just seem to be so prominent in the Americas, bro. I mean, they must be prominent in America, bro. So I'm gonna have to come with the heat, bro. Now, you can sit here and say, "Oh, this is some made up bull," right? You can say this is made up. Oh, ain't no such thing as this. Oh, all right. Hold on now. Where's that mug at? Where he at? My boy at. Boom. This is American brother Julius Billy Brooks. Julius Billy Brooks was a well-known trumpeter. Oh, just like the other Americans here. He's a well-known trumpeter who used a double bell trumpet. The same double bell. Well, not the same. We're going to talk about why they're not the same right now. But as you can see, double bell trumpets, this is not new. This is American culture, bro. So when you talk about culture in America, bro, there's a reason why damn near all our songs use certain instruments. There's a certain reason why we have a certain rhythm, a certain swing, a certain tempo. This is all American shit, bro. This is like a damn French horn, bro. You want to talk about this? Oh, shoot. Matter of fact, I'm going to freestyle this one. You see this right here? Watch this. I'm going to freestyle this one. All this stuff is from America, bro. Let me see. Royal. Once again, here we are. Like right here. This one. This is even better. This is where it comes from. This is where it comes from, bro. Let me show you the other pic. Let me show you the other image that has the flag attached to the trumpet. This ain't nothing new. I mean, like, what do you want to talk about, bro? You want to talk about ball games, bro? We could talk about American Indians playing ball games, bro. We've been doing this. The Mayans played ball games. As a matter of fact, where is it? Here go the Mayans playing trumpets right here. It's the same exact instrument. Like, come on, bro. This is our culture. Like, bro, this is our culture, bro. You're not about to sit here and try and sit and say, I don't know the culture, man. Look, you got to have food to have culture. There go the trumpet with the flags, like I was saying. There go the drums again. Look, even the early, look, the brother playing like he's playing on a drum set. We had drums in America, and we still do, and we still play them. I'm not sitting here saying that Africans don't play drums, and Africans don't play trumpets, and all those things of that nature. But I do find it funny that the Germans come here 1600, right? And all of a sudden, let's fast forward a little bit, right? The trumpet has been with us for many years, as early as 1500 BC, or maybe even longer. Early man discovered animal horns, opened to both ends, and played the pursed lips, make a loud, resonant sound, and carried long distance. Craftsmen decorated the prized horn. Eventually began recreating
11 minutes and 50 seconds. All
right, bet. Recreating them in metal and ceramic to form the earliest man-made trumpets. I'm gonna skip all this real quick. Now, granted, look, I will read this though. By 1500 BC, trumpets have been crafted to high standards across the world in Africa, Europe, Asia, from sheets of silver and bronze metal. Oh, wait a minute. Then all of a sudden in 1818, a German horn player named Henrik David Stölzel created the first working brass instrument valve in partnership with Frederick Blumen. So you telling me Germans come to America where they're playing these instruments already? Now, I must also mention, oh shoot, did I close that one out? I hope I did. I must mention that the Dutch were not only trading the Americas, they were trading with Africa as well. Oh man, where did it go? Shit. That's all right. We're just gonna keep rolling. So yeah, 1818, right? Now, you can sit here and say, what does this have to do with anything with black people in America? Well, I'll say this then. Where is he? There he is right here. I want y'all to meet Charles Buddy Bolden, widely regarded as the first musician to partake in the practice of spontaneous improvisation within jazz tradition. And therefore, many scholars claim that Bolden created the jazz genre. Oh, that's American culture right there, bro. I don't, has anybody ever heard of African jazz? I'll wait. Buddy Bolden was born as Charles Bolden in 1877. Why is that important? Because you don't start seeing anybody else in America playing these instruments until they want to talk about mariachi bands. The first mariachi was only in 1908. The first mariachi to make sound recordings in autumn in 1908. We've been making jazz music longer than they've been doing mariachis, bro. So, like, what are we talking about, culture? As a matter of fact, you want to talk about culture some more? Where that other image went? Oh, where did that image go? There we go. There's a lot more color. There's a lot more pictures to this too, but you want to talk about both culture? Well, here, like I said, this is America, right? All right, cool. Behold, the same parades, the same. Pause that right there, bro. Man, look, Wild Tchoupitoulas, one of the famous tribes in Mardi Gras, Black Mass Condition. They were formed in 1970. Mardi Gras Indian history can be traced back to the 1700s. Oh, with these niggas, right? I bet. These niggas, right? 1700s, right? Many historians say that Mardi Gras Indians go back to when African slaves would run and hide in the bayous around Louisiana. It was there that the Native Americans would take in the escaped slaves, and thus this tradition came about. Let's scroll down a little bit more. I want to talk about something real juicy right here. Presently, there are also 3 designated Sundays known as Super Sunday, uptown, downtown, West Bank, right? Many of the Indians that mask are connected to the Choctaw tribe of Louisiana and Florida. Wait a minute. You talking about niggas? Niggas like this. Choctaw niggas, right? That still do this. Oh, not that. This right here, bro. As a matter of fact, how many genres do we even use with trumpets? Funk uses trumpets. Jazz started trumpeting. Blues uses trumpet. We've been doing this for a long time, bro. So I don't know what you're talking about, man. That we ain't got no culture. You want to talk about some more culture, bro? Let's look at this real quick. American Indian Sign Language, right? This is the language that also pioneered ASL, right? Well, do some research. There was another hand language that was actually used by us in the Americas that was banned in the military. You know, I'm pretty sure y'all know about Dappin. I'm pretty sure y'all know about Dappin, bro. Dappin was considered. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, this is the wrong one. Damn. I got the wrong source. All right.
6 minutes. 6 minutes.
6 minutes. Dougie Fresh, you on, bro. All right, bet. Damn. Fuck it, we just gonna roll with it then, bro. But yeah, Dapping was considered its own language, a nonverbal hand language, same as Mayans, same as Indians, same as these are indigenous languages, nonverbal communication. I'm not saying Africa didn't have them, but last I heard, Dapping was made in America. Dapping is a part of the nonverbal communication of Black people. Like I said, Black service members in Vietnam developed the DAP, a combination of hand and body gestures as a form of nonverbal communication. A DAP could be as simple of tapping a fist, shaking a hand, to the complex of dozen gestures with the hand punctuated by slapping the chest, whatever elements the DAP, acronym for dignity and pride. Now, I'm pretty sure YK is going to find a way to bring this back to Africa some way, somehow, but last I heard, it was American niggas, American Negroes, Black, colored, whatever name you want to give us. Been doing it, bro. So we have culture, bro. We have culture that is rooted in America. I don't see what the issue is. So if you wanted to talk about culture, well, there you have it. You got all the culture you got right here, bro. You want to go back to talk about the ball games, bro? I mean, basketball started in America. Baseball started in America. Volleyball started in America. Lacrosse started in America. These people playing ball games, bro. Like, we could talk about this, bro. They would use rubber Mayans use rubber to make balls, bro. And we still do this shit today. Show me basketball origins in Africa, bro. Probably can't. Show me hockey. Show me any of these things that were made in Africa. I mean, you can't obviously show me. I mean, you can show me hockey. You can show me hockey a little bit. You know, you got street hockey. But we've been doing this shit, dog. So, like, what was the point? You want to talk about culture, bro? Shit. It was more. Look. Here we go. Another instrument. Tambourine. You know the little thing you be shaking? Little cymbal bells? Yeah. Tambourine. In America, 1600. We still use these in churches. We still use trumpets, whether we're doing second lines, marching bands, orchestras. We still do this, bro. Like, we got horseback riding. I mean, shit. You want to talk about all this stuff, bro? We did it before. So if you wanted culture, there you go. You got it, bro. With that, I'm going to give my time up to YK and see what he do with that.
Man, you got 2 minutes and 40 seconds left, man.
That's all right, Bab.
All right, man. I appreciate it, man. Let's get to it, man. We got YK coming in with his time, man. Let's get right into it. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Fire round from True Food. Coming in with the heat. YK, what you gonna do with it, man? It's your time to shine. Whenever you screen share and start speaking, your time will start. I'm out of here.
Share my screen, man. Can you hear me? Mic check. All right. Now, terrible. Did this brother just show pictures written in German and expect us to take his word for it? Is this that trust me, bro, scholarship? To be honest, Truthful showing pics, and the pics had descriptions written in Dutch and not translated. So he is giving his own explanation. And this is what I call lookership. Or should I say looker shit? Because I don't believe you. Now, this dude showed a source, right? And in his very source, it said they were formed, Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras Indian history can be traced back to the 1700s. Many historians say the history of the Mardi Gras Indians go back to when African slaves would run and hide in the bayou. You got to hold this L. I mean, you got to be foolish to show this source and think I wouldn't see it. Really? Then you're going to show American Indian Sign Language, and the people on that picture don't even look like you. So why are those people representing your source, right? Now, let me get back to the topic of the debate. And the debate is not did Indians use football and basketball and blow trumpets. And the debate is, do we have more Indian culture than African culture? Do we practice? That's the key word, practice. So let me show you again us practicing in real time African culture. Let's go to the African Methodist Church. And what does it say right here? It says he was born, Richard Allen was born 1760 in Philadelphia. He created the African Methodist Church, okay? Why he didn't name it the Aboriginal Church or the Indian Church? Why he named it the African Methodist Church? Now, this is going to be the body bag. See, I didn't come to play with this guy. I'm serious. It says there are roughly 77,000, AME congregations globally and an estimated 3.5 million members. So I'm dealing with numbers that go to an African church. So they're practicing African things, right? It's African church. What about voodoo? Voodoo, sometimes referred as voodoo, was created in West Africa, right? West Africa, Benin. You ain't show me no religion. You ain't show me no voodoo. You ain't show me no language. You ain't show me nothing but somebody blowing a trumpet with shit we can't even read. We couldn't even read it. You got to hold that L, man. We got to do better when we come to these debates. What about the Haitian Revolution, right? What about, we're not even going to talk about the Haitian Revolution, but let's talk about, let's go back. Let's go to voodoo some more. Look all the people that practice voodoo, right? What about Santeria? Because Santeria got West African origins from the Congo. Huh? What about the Igbo landing? This is a real folklore. The history of the mass suicide at Dunbar Creek, referred to as today as the Igbo landing, both in place in an event endured through all oral history, particularly for the Gullah Geechee community. The descendants of the determined self-emancipated enslaved Africans have resided on the Sea Islands. So they still have this tradition, this African tradition. What about the Old South? It says the sources of cultural strength which enabled many West Africans to survive plantation slavery while Indians perished. So the Indians got all this knowledge about how to grow food and all of that, but they perished quicker than the West African. This is from red, white, and black. So all your culture didn't keep your ass safe on a plantation, my boy. What about the African Street Festival? And this is near back. People practicing, keyword, practicing African tradition.
One festival celebrating
40 years. 40 years.
News Channel 5's Araceli Crescencio spent the day at the African Street Festival. We appreciate you being here. You look lovely. When you step foot at Nashville's African Street Festival, you'll be treated like family.
African culture.
Just to give people a place, all people, a place.
Come on. You got to hold that L. Do black people practice more African culture or Indian culture? To me, it looks like you lost, man. You lost. Be honest in the chat. He lost. What about Philadelphia's Odunde Festival, one of the largest African street festivals with over 500,000 attendees? Real time. We practice African. More black people attend African American cultural festivals than powwows. He ain't show no powwows because y'all ain't gonna take that culture, right? What about the Gullah Geechee? Huh? Rich coast culture and history from the descendants of West and Central African enslaved people who were brought to the coastal regions. Africans. What about these beautiful African queens? Huh? What about Kwanzaa? Huh? Kwanzaa celebrates African principles. How many people practice Kwanzaa throughout the world? Let's see. Kwanzaa, a relatively new celebration based on ancient traditions. Kwanzaa was created in 1966 and is celebrated by millions. By millions. It's the culture of the entire African diaspora. Why they didn't make an Indian religion? What about the combs? This comb is from Ghana. This pick is from Ghana. Ghana. What about the Bantu knots? Huh? What about the Fulani braids? Hair braided style originated with the Fulani in West Africa. What about the Afro? The history of the Afro can be traced back to the motherland in Africa. Afros, braids, and other tribal hairstyles were the norm. You got to hold that L, boy. You got to come prepared. Come on. This man just said his last round.
9 minutes and 30.
This man just said his last round that he was going to freestyle. And you got people in the chat like, yo, he cooking Joaquin, man. Freestyle. What about libation? More African culture, huh? What about the African Museum in Charleston? I went there. This man brought up the Mardi Gras because I had a rebuttal for that. And that's about, what is the history? It says the history of this culture, one of the most significant and unique in the United States, is oral, told through songs and chants, much like the way stories were told by African griots. Okay? It was from Africans who sought refuge. What about Juneteenth? Consuming red foods and drinks is central to Juneteenth. Celebrations for some African American represent a cultural connection to Western Africa, the Yoruba, Congo. What about barbecue meats, cherry cobblers, red sodas, cola nut? What about Rosa Faye, a black Seminole who said, I don't say we have no Indian blood because we has, but we ain't no Indians. We's colored people. So even she knew that. And even she cherished her African roots, right? You got African exhibitions, you got African arts and newspapers all over that speak about African culture, huh? So I went over the call and response, ring, shout, the drum. We went over hoodoo. We went over dancing. We went over language, grammar. We went over okra, black eyed peas, rice, yams, braids, cornrows, locks, language. We went over it, right? But we're going to keep going. Look at this. These are the people that's in those books. These are the people that's in those books, in those encyclopedias that built all of this stuff. Now, this is another book I found, right? And look what it says in this book. It says, he found it possible. It said the South American Indians, not to mention the African Negroes. See, I thought Truthful was going to use AP's encyclopedia. At least he would have had a better chance of doing that. So I was going to be prepared for that. But he didn't, right? But it's okay. It's all right because I found some sources from this. Now let's look at this Indian book, right? This is an Indian book. It's called An Offering by the American Indians. Now look what it says in this book. It says shortly before her death, she had planned to return to her study of Indian music, which she had laid aside temporarily to fulfill an urgent request that she record in similar manner of the Negro folk songs of the South and the songs and legends of some of the native Negro tribes of Africa. Right? Negro folk songs. Right? Truthful, is this your culture? Is this your culture? Because they eating people. This is 1592. You see the lady with the foot in her bag? This is what y'all was doing. They got the little babies out there eating it. This is what you was doing? Eating people. Look at this. Look at these. Look at this. Eating people. You see his head in the pot? See his arm in the pot? See him hanging up? Or what about this? What in the Abo tradition is this? This is what y'all doing? Come on, soldier boy. Oh, no. This is what y'all doing because this is from South America. South America. And now I'm not going to freestyle. I'm just going to go back and see what I left out and let it play. Oh, so let me read this. It says, when spoken words are impossible or inadequate vessels, singing is a superpower, resonating through the body, shifting the atmosphere, and communicating beyond the words. This superpower was critical to Africans enslaved in the United States. They found solace and strength in African song, as well as songs birthed from trauma of slavery. Now let's play the video.
4 minutes and 15 seconds.
All right. He said drums were feared by slave masters and slave owners. This is why they didn't want it. They wanted to get rid of the drum. You communicate with the drum.
People use drums, and in most places they were outlawed, except for places like Congo Square here.
The Congo Square. The brother speaking about the Congo Square.
Yeah. Most places, enslaved Africans were not allowed to use their own African instruments.
They were not allowed to use their own African instruments. So let's go back. I got a minute left. So we talked about culture, we talked about food, we talked about food. What else? We talked about the pottery. We talked about the castor oil from Africa. We talked about it all. The Mandingo pipes, gumbo, folklore, everything we talked about. We didn't leave no stone unturned for this debate. And I proved beyond any doubt that we practice more African culture than Indian culture. Whether you like it or not, don't hate me. I'm just a messenger. But your brother, Truthful, let you down. He came unprepared, so he had to take this L. And with that being said, it's your brother YK the Truth, and I render my time. Peace.
All right, I'm gonna let these brothers do it. We're gonna get into the back and forth round with these two brothers. But before we do that, let's get right into it, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Man.
Keys on the track, on the track, on the track, on the track, on the track.
For the stats, I be beating the odds. In the blood, it be making me calm. Ride the turbine just like I'm Saddam. I'ma blow it just like I'm a bomb. I'ma leave it.
Shout out to everybody that's in the good old building, man. Shout out to everybody that's in here. We're gonna get y'all back and forth going right now. We're gonna give y'all 10 minutes on the clock. Is that cool?
That's fine. That's perfectly fine.
YK, is that cool? 10 minutes. Brother
Shit,
Kung Fu Nerdy, is that cool?
More like 8 minutes, bro.
8 minutes.
He's ready to run around the house, man. You know how we do.
All right, let's do 8 minutes back and forth. Time start right now.
All right. You can start it off, man.
YK, the truth, you brought up these festivals, Odande Festival, all these festivals.
A lot of them, yeah.
Okay, so why didn't it exist prior to the immigration of other Africans into the country then? If it was deep rooted in African culture, right?
Uh-huh.
Why was
you asked that? I got you. So here's the thing, right? You have remnant when you do something, right? And something was taken from you, it's like something trickles out. It's like a person who takes steroids, and when they get caught, it's the little bit that they find. It's not the whole amount that give them the benefit. It's the little bit. So the culture that we got is the remnants that were left from our ancestors that was brought from Africa. Now they know we have the history, so they're trying to go back to that history and practice those cultures that was taken from us. So this is my problem with that. Why are all these people practicing an African culture if there's no evidence that we come from those people, brother? Are you telling me people are that dumb? Excuse me, to where they're gonna go out and buy the millions and practice something that they don't have nothing to relate. They don't relate to them. So the name of this debate was, do we practice more African culture? And clearly, I showed you that we did, brother. I showed you source after source after source that we practice more African culture. You showed some things that they did, like playing, to show the little trumpet, even though that was some shit I couldn't read. But I showed you the evidence, brother. I showed you the evidence. Whether you believe it or not, I did my part, man.
Okay. So with that being said, then, bro, you like to say it was
you can laugh all you want, man.
Huh?
I did my part, man.
Okay. You did.
So I got a question for you.
What's up?
My question is, how come you didn't show more? Because if I was in, let's say my peoples was in America for thousands and thousands of years, bro, I'm gonna have unlimited sources to prove this. You think I had that many 130 slides? Could you imagine if my people was already here? How much evidence I would be able to provide? It would be crazy. I have over 10,000 slides. So that's a dead giveaway that you don't come from those people, bro. Because you would have did. I'm pretty sure it was hard, no diddy, to get those sources that you look for this debate. I know it was crazy difficult. You could lie to me all you want to, brother. You know it was. Why? If you was here for thousands and thousands of years. Why is it so difficult for you? Something ain't right, bro.
I gotta answer both those questions. You asked two of them. You
answer the one you feel is the easiest, brother.
Well, shit, I'm gonna answer both of them then. All right, bet. Why don't I have sources of the culture? I do have sources of the culture. I do. All the sources that I provide were antebellum, before the Reconstruction era. And you haven't even taken note that all of the pictures were depicted of these American Indians or match the description of Noah Webster's of what an American looked like. Copper-colored people. I already showed you that.
So what's the name of the debate, brother?
Hold on. Okay, hold on now. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Now, I showed you that the Mayans had trumpets of their own. I showed you 1600 that the American Indians. Matter of fact, you want me to, I can show you the pictures again.
No, I just so all right, you answered it. Now let me ask you again. What is the title of the debate that who had played trumpets? That what you were supposed to present was, do we practice more? Not if they was, you're not understanding what I'm saying to you, bro.
I am understanding what you're saying. Okay? That's why I went out.
Hold on. You were supposed to show them practicing the culture. Not what I'm talking about in real time, bro. Today, through Black Americans. That's why if you look at the title gives you context of what the debate is about. So why are you showing me only about what they did back then? Only. You gotta show from when it started to up until now that they're doing it. And you failed, bro.
No, I didn't. Why can't I showed you that African ain't even African. It's not even African.
It was trash.
Either way it go.
Trash.
Whether I use both the etymological definition and the current definition we use now.
You got a question?
The etymological definition already shows that African culture did not have culture.
To
even manifest.
But that's the problem.
Then you bring up
hold on. You don't know what an etymology fallacy is. Hold on, let me finish. Let me answer. I heard what you said. You think that the definition from a long time ago is language evolves. So you can't cherry pick the definition you want to push your angle or your narrative, brother. I know what you're doing. I see through it. I just want to let you know that. You tried to fit a narrative where you could only keep it at food. That's why when somebody else brought it up in the chat, then you started typing shit and typing real fast, trying to find shit, but it wasn't in your presentation. And I'm pretty sure your third round would have been about food, brother. If somebody would have said it, that's why they called you True Food, because it was all about food, brother.
But here's the thing: it's okay for you to use lookership and say Africans are breakdancing, though.
That's not lookership. That's not lookership.
Okay, so no.
That's not.
Unless them Africans called it breakdancing and had the same and have the same origins of hip hop.
You just called the video of people doing a dance.
No.
Hold on, wait, let me finish.
You said
you just said to me that I use lookership. We're not talking about a damn picture, bro, that you can't even translate. You showed me something in Germany that shit said Indiana, India. I don't even know if that fucking shit is legit. Or I don't even know where you got it from, bro. All I seen was some pseudo website you got it from. Pseudo.
Lipper Hockey book made in the 1800s.
Nah, you gotta up your scholarship.
Pictures were made by.
And you know what? I want to apologize to Ling Ling, bro, because I should have took that fade with you. Because I honestly think you would have did better than that, bro. And I should have did it. I thought you was gonna bring some shit, but nah, man, that was a waste of time, brother. Like you was unprepared. Come on, y'all gotta take these debates serious, man. Could you imagine if people spent their money for this shit?
The person who's saying take the debate serious starts every round.
You started typing, bro. You started Googling during a live debate, man. That's diabolical.
No, it's not. I said I'm going to.
And then your computer buttons is mad loud, bro.
To show you something.
You started playing the damn drums with your computers. The keyboard, man. But we about to wrap it up, man.
That's y'all time.
Yo, AP, I don't want no polls, man.
That's y'all time. I mean, I know y'all didn't agree on having no polls, so the polls doesn't count, but I'm doing it just for the viewers' sake.
Because we already know, bro. We already know.
Shout out to everybody in the building. 74%, 76% on the polls for True Food. And 76. I'm at 24 for YK, only 55 votes.
Yeah, that shit don't count.
A lot of people didn't even vote. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Good debate, fellas. Y'all did y'all thing, man. True Food did your thing. YK, y'all did y'all thing. Drop heat. Y'all came in and dropped heat, man. The after party will be on Smoke Signal channel. It's ready to go and live and ready. We're gonna send y'all straight over there. Y'all don't even gotta look for it. And for those that's in the chat, I'm gonna redirect y'all straight over there. Y'all gonna pop right up in the chat. All y'all do is follow the prompts that you see on the screen. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Hit that like button. YK, you did your thing. Truthful,
Appreciate
you
it, man.
Make sure y'all support the channel, man. We've been putting on
I
some
got you.
free debates. We're putting on some fire-free debates for y'all, man. Support the channel. Don't forget, we got Smoke Signal versus Brown Wolf, Superman versus Big Dog Philly OG coming up within the next week or two. So, man, make sure y'all tap in with the tap in. It's your brother Aboriginal Power. Check out some of that big Aboriginal Power merch, man. Shop Aboriginal,
got you.
man. Huh?
I said I got you, man.
Man, oh yeah, go get you some of that merch too, man. Check you out some of that big that fire merch, man.
Hey, good debate, YK.
All right, good shit, man.
Hey,
Yeah, man. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. True Food, talk to them real quick. Close it out real quick before you go.
All right, bet. Shit. Hey, y'all. Before anybody tell us we ain't got no culture, bro. Just remember, whether it's American, and if you want to, if you side with the African, go ahead and go with the African, But most of the culture come from America. We seen it with the food. We seen it with instruments, genres of music. So,
man, I want to see what the people think about this shit, man. Y'all meet us over there on Smoke Signal channel. Let us know what y'all think. Give us real honest feedback on both of the contenders that came up and debated. How y'all like the presentation? How y'all like the information? How y'all like the whole thing? Get into it, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. This your brother Aboriginal Power, and we out there.
I'm on the block with the snakes and the rats and the cops, so I gotta hide it. All on my top, put all of my dick in the stomach, I give it a Heimlich. Really was broke, I come from the bottom of New York, now I need the finest. All of my bitches, they be the finest. All of my diamonds, they be the finest. All of my fabrics, they be the finest. Put on the ladder and came at diving. All of these VVs, now they blind. Know my persona, really enticing. Bet on that pussy, just like I'm Tyson. Hit on that pussy, just like it's lightning. Back to that money, I'm not dying. I got a touch for the money like Midas. Out to my hood, I try to unite it. I know the feds, they wanna indict it. Gun on my leg, I come invited. Run on with drip, them boys are biting. She love with me, got her excited. She like that nigga, no stones on my ice. And I got a touch for the money like Midas. Out to my hood, I try to unite it. I'm on the block with the snakes and the rats and the cops, so I gotta hide it. All on my top, put all of my dick in the stomach, I give it a Heimlich. Really was broke, I come from the bottom of New York, now I need the finest. All of my bitches, they be the finest. All of my diamonds, they be the finest. All of my fabrics, they be the finest. Put on the ladder and came back striking. All these VVs, now they blind. Know my persona, really enticing. Bought on that pussy, just like I'm Tyson. Hit on that pussy, just like I'm lightning. Back to that money, I'm not dying. I got a touch for the money like Midas. I got a touch for the money like Midas. I got a touch for that money like Midas. All of my bitches, they be the finest. All of my diamonds, they be the finest. All of my fabrics, they be the finest. They be the finest.
No, in